I may have got overzealous last week. When I was describing the city gates and how large they were, and the fact that you guys are still a day out. Well, a day's walk is about 20 miles. 20 miles is a little bit like, I mean, the average person can see the horizon at about 3 miles out. From a taller vantage point, it gets a little bit bigger, but probably 20 miles isn't realistically. You could see something. Um, so you guys got to get a little bit closer. So, little wreck on here. That was just Josiah describing it for you.
Delay that description 24 hours
No
or 8
worries, no
hours.
worries.
Yeah, belay that description like halfway into the valley.
Well,
Where
it's pretty.
I'm sure that the town gates are 2 miles tall. That's reasonable, right?
Well,
I
I was
mean,
going to say that.
they're huge. They're huge, but they're not. They're not. You know, you can see them. Yeah, I didn't think that through.
Well, I was going to say physics was definitely not my best subject, so I wouldn't have known.
Well, the average person and I say the average person isn't 6 foot tall, but a 6 foot tall person can see. I think it's like 2.9 miles away on flat land with no obstacles. Um. So yeah, might have got a little overzealous. So that was just 100% Josiah describing that to you guys.
Well, do we have any
I'm
elves in the
someone
party?
who was really anxious to get there, so maybe he was telling these stories of these amazing and really high things. So it
Yes.
was in our mind. So, by the way, can you hear me better or not?
You're clear. You're a little bit low though.
Okay.
Yeah, and you're already maxed out.
Yeah, but you are clear though.
Okay, because I have new headphones. That's why.
Wait, that
Oh,
was
okay.
good. That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's good.
Better. Yay!
Woo! I can hear you now.
All right.
This is my third headphone set. I had in 3 months because they keep getting. I keep
Home of the host lords.
breaking them.
Some evil
Goodness.
gets me.
So I hope. Yeah, because I fall asleep with my headphones, and then I turn around and the cable like breaks or something.
Oh,
God.
bro, you should take care of that problem once and for all. Buy yourself a pair of wireless Turtle Beach headsets, or
Yeah,
some good Panasonic headset. You know, spend some
yeah.
good money on a good wireless set.
I'm broke as fuck, so that's
That's
kind
fair.
of
I
That's
complicated.
mean,
But
fair.
it's a goal, you know.
Have you considered you might be broke because of all the headphones you're buying?
Yeah, that too.
Yeah,
as
yeah. Look. It's an investment. It's an investment. You got to pay once for something good, and then you don't have to keep spending money. Get
as
something with a good, get something with a good warranty.
as someone who is a
True,
wired
true.
headset purist here, I'm disgusted by your claim, and you need to
About
stop
wireless?
mistreating your headphones, Kai.
Yeah, because I'm traveling. I used to travel with the normal headphones, not the big ones. So to anything that could happen, it would happen to me, and the headphones would break.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah, but
What
it's
what
okay.
kind of traveling you doing? Work or just fun?
No, just I don't know. I feel like I
Explosive.
migrate to this part of the world, so that kind of travel.
Oh, okay. All right. So I think we're just waiting on Curly. She said she'd be a little bit late. I don't know how much a little bit is though. We'll give her a few minutes though and see.
I have an idea.
Cool.
No, don't.
Aw, this is gonna be funny.
Okay.
Okay. What is it called? Oh shit. Oh, I forgot the word. Ah! Okay, there it is. There we go.
Cute.
My roll 20 isn't wanting to load properly.
Missing
Hold on
all the
one second,
loot.
guys. So as you're all in the hot springs, all of a sudden, from beneath comes lots of bubbles.
Alright, guys.
Oh no. Stranger takes off his mask and you see handsome Squidward.
So, sorry, but stranger, what race are you? Because I didn't.
Nobody
Okay.
knows.
Never been said.
Okay. No, because I wasn't when you were presented to the group. I was wondering if
Yeah.
you said at any point of time. But
Yeah.
what height are you?
What?
Height.
Oh, how tall is he?
How tall?
He is 6'4".
Okay, I don't know why I thought it was like 2 feet tall or something like that.
What? Oh man, that would be
Yeah,
even
like
creepier with Flambeau.
I need
like
holes,
I
I
would
flambeaus,
think
there
like
go your knees.
I would think
This will be
like
excellent for
if
my
he was a
collection.
goblin or gnome or something.
Hey, listen. You smell that? Also, there's only one goblin in my life, and that's Wretch.
That's right.
Wretch. Now listen here. I've been around the block a few times. I'm 17. That's old for a fucking goblin. I fucked a lot of women in my time. I've had like 50 kids. Killed half of them myself. And I can tell you right now, women are trouble.
Oh my god, I love that voice.
It's a lot of fun to do this voice. It really is. What's funny is this section my impersonation of Imperfect Cell from the Funimation dub of Dragon Ball Z, but I decided, you know what, fuck it. It would be fun to use it for my goblin, so here I am.
Kind of reminds me of Beetlejuice.
Yeah, could be. I see where you're going there. It's
Especially when
definitely
he
in his
shrunk down.
canter. It's definitely in his canter.
When they shrink his head down.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Wow. What the fuck you doing? Listen, kid, listen. Being dead's pretty messed up. Or no, what was it he said? It's like when the girl was talking about killing herself, and he was talking about like, no, being dead's pretty fucked up, or something like that. I can't remember. It's like he burps and the whales of the damned come out of him, and he just like says the line. I can't remember what it was. Or maybe that was in
I
Spawn.
have no idea.
A while since I've seen it.
Yeah, same. Let's see. People also like Cedric Schwartz. They find him rather. Well, what's the word?
Sorry, I just looked that we have 2 roads.
Do we have 2 roads?
Road. Like the tentacle road and the road of bony dog.
A rod.
Oh, you should. What? Where do you see that at?
It's at the top of the rod.
Yeah, like in items, loot card, and players.
I don't know what that is.
Whoa. Do I look like a rod sheet to you?
Where you can see the character sheet.
I don't see anything about a rod on my. Oh, Weird.
Oh, I forgot I had snack venom. Oh my god, I should... I know what to
No, I
do.
was wondering.
I know what to do. I have sneak attack, but... Originally I just had sneak attack, now I have snack attack.
Are those rods still there now?
Nope.
Rods have gone.
No.
We are rodless.
You have no rods. Good. You have no
Wow.
tentacles either.
Wow, what the fuck?
I don't know where those came from, honestly.
Maybe you're
There you
looking up the
go.
items and you accidentally drag and drop them.
Possible. Or it might have been when I accidentally imported a bunch of stuff. Even, I don't know.
Yeah, could be anything. Nothing exploded, it's fine.
Anything else you guys can see? You know what?
Let's see, we got the loot cart, the elementalist bow, Alstor, or is it Alistor? It's Alistair. Geiger,
Alistair.
Twitter, our characters, the NPCs of Bywater, world lore, which is empty, question mark, yes. I guess human stats, definitely human stats, filthy creatures. That's all.
Okay, you can see the human stuff.
Oh God, look at them! All tall and weird with their long limbs and their pinkish skin and their greasy.
Wait.
Mm.
World Lore is empty?
World lore is empty. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe some broke.
Well, not everything should be empty there. There should be some stuff visible there.
Tiny little eyes. The fuck is that? What kind of creature can't see in the dark? If anything, that makes it more weird.
Away, Ingrid.
Ah, God, look at this one. It's going bald. I'd have played Wretch in this campaign, but the problem is the world lore is not very, crazy Maglubiet goblin-y. Also, he would have clashed with the party.
Why?
Wretch is weird, and by all means, a religious zealot of sorts for a very bad god.
A salad is like a fanatic or something like that.
That would be the word.
Oh, cool.
The shoes on that lad.
Yeah.
The Mad Lad. I mean, doesn't that fit the description of Squee perfectly, though?
Possibly.
But you did see that Curly said not to wait for her, right?
Nope, I didn't see that. Okay, so, I guess we'll jump into it.
Yeah?
Okay, so we left off as the evening was closing in on the party. About a day's journey away from the town. Anything anybody wants to do as the evening is? No? Okay, good.
I can't think of anything. I
So-
mean, the usual.
All right, yeah. The usual routines. Flambo, roll your performance check.
Oh, yes, of course. Give me a moment. I need to get my character sheet in the right position. There it is. Okay, performance, you say.
Oh, wow.
Flambeau shit himself, it seems. Or at least the bed.
Hold on one second. And your apprentice. Wow. Your new disciple has also failed his. He rolled a 3. He
I
landed
imagine
flat
that
on his
it's
face.
like the grass is dewy, so it's slippery.
That's a possibility. Weather conditions. It's also on a pretty steep slope. You know, it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't Naruto run up a tree every time?
Even Naruto fell sometimes.
True.
Naruto, on the other hand, well, not so much. But Naruto, he fails all the time.
Oh yeah, fucking Naruto. That's why he's not the protagonist or even in the story. You just hear
He
about
failed
it.
so hard he didn't make the cutting board.
Exactly. It's a cut character.
Okay. So let's do two people for watch.
I can do it.
Okay, one more.
Okay. You want to join me, Leslie?
Sure.
Damn.
Okay, so Kaya on the first watch. You as you enjoy the evening. It's a
With
crisp
Gregor.
a crisp evening. Oh yeah, with Gregor. Yeah, Geiger.
Yeah.
Geiger.
Sorry.
Yeah, Geiger, like a Geiger counter.
I imagine bats would be pretty good at night watch.
Yeah. So the night progresses uneventfully on your watch. The air is cool and a little bit of moisture in it. Little dewy,
Mhm.
but it goes by uneventfully.
Okay. I will sit near to the fire to
Oh, go ahead.
to don't freeze my ass.
You'll do what to don't freeze your ass?
I'm gonna to sit near the fire
Oh,
so I don't freeze my ass.
Oh, I thought it was to unfreeze your ass, like your ass froze solid during the watch, and then you just put it in the fire to thaw it out.
okay.
Oh, that's
I
nice.
start working so hard to don't freeze.
Okay. Yeah, easy enough to warm it up by the fire. It's a nice roaring flame.
Set the campfire to defrost.
Okay. Anything else you want to do on your watch?
No, not at all.
All right. So the time flies by, and then Jinx and Alan wake up and come to relieve you.
Oh, thank you. And I sleep where I am sick.
You just go to sleep where you're at.
I fall asleep. Yeah, like face planted.
Okay. All right. You guys want to roll those perceptions? Don't forget Twitter.
I will roll Twitter too.
Oops.
Twitter.
Okay.
Should be able to see it anyway.
That's okay. I see it. Yeah. Jinx. Okay.
And come on, where are you? There he is.
And Twitter. Okay, Twitter, you got a good one too. Yeah. All right. Doesn't Twitter get advantage? Or did you roll with advantage?
I did not. I will... Oh, go ahead.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
It's all good. No big. your guys' shift also passes uneventfully. Um, not much really going on. Um, as the morning begins to move on, eventually Josiah gets up and relieves you of your duty and sets about beginning to get things ready for the morning and setting up breakfast and whatnot while he takes his watch. Um,
Yay.
eventually, you all come awake, and Josiah's got breakfast going as usual. Um, but this morning, there's a few additions to the camp. You see several men and their horses have joined the uh, the campsite during Josiah's guard. Um,
Okay.
How
Like traitor-looking
these people?
types or bandit-looking types?
well, they uh, they are cavalier-looking types.
Acceptable.
Okay.
They
They,
each
they
seem to
look
be.
they look to be like the guard of the road or something like that.
Well, they are armored with leather armors, most of them. Short swords, shields.
Do they look
Okay.
like the military guys we passed on the way here?
They look similar to those guys.
Any marks of rank or insignia or anything of that nature?
There is an insignia on the shields.
Tell me more.
Which one is?
Roll a history.
Alright, give me a
So do
moment.
these guys just appear during the night, or are they showing up in the morning?
No, they showed up overnight. During Josiah's. They're settled in, having conversation amongst the members of the caravan that are awake, and Josiah. They don't appear hostile at all.
18.
18. Okay.
Yes. I see all within my mind's eye because I know all. Ooh. Stranger will keep this to himself for now.
Okay.
Whoa, secret information.
Whispers.
Whispers.
Yeah. So what's everybody doing?
I will get myself a nice helping of breakfast and thank Josiah.
You're welcome. You're welcome. We got some eggs and some quail over there. We managed to rustle up some hens early this morning.
Oh, I assumed it was the quails and their nests' eggs.
Well, he's referring to the female quails as hens, so yes.
Oh, dar. I forget hen is not chicken specific.
I don't know. It might be. I'm using
I
it
don't think it
ambiguously.
is. I don't know. Whatever. Not important.
Yeah.
I will give my inspiring leader speech for the morning.
Hey.
Something about not letting the river of life wash us away and cause us to be shattered upon water elementals like random NPCs.
Upon the rocks of the red.
We will not be the NPCs of life.
As you finish your speech, you hear from one of the Cavaliers. The youngest looking one in the group.
How many hit points is that again?
An amount.
7, I think
7.
it was.
Dawn prayers. Yeah. Okay.
Always Dawn prayers.
Refresh my
What
memory.
a good way.
Hmm?
What a good way, Alan, to start the day. Always so inspiring and helpful to wake up.
Was there
Alan.
Yes.
One moment, let me.
Indeed.
was there a benefit to them?
Sorry.
Yeah, 10 hit points.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm talking to Strange on his.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't know if that was secret. No, just Stranger being a good boy.
Okay. Wait. What about the 10 hit points?
10 hit points from Inspire the Leader.
Okay. Yeah. I was. The Dawn prayers was actually a bonus for something.
No, he just does them every morning.
Okay. Just okay.
Stranger seems to follow a very strict schedule where he can.
Yeah. Okay. What's everybody else doing?
Having some breakfast and going to a long place to have a prayer. I
Okay.
think. Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. So, as you guys go about your morning routine, one of the Cavaliers takes note of Stranger
Oh no.
and begins eyeing him and moves over and begins
So
to.
you mean Flambeau?
Yes, indeed, it is Flambeau.
Flambeau.
Standing in the most bright, sunlit area he possibly can, arms out, muttering something.
Away from the shadows.
By the way.
Regardless, he takes note of Flambeau and moves closer for a better look at him. Yeah. You look familiar, friend. Where have I seen you before?
Oh, well,
Have you not seen the great Flambeau before?
indeed, I'm Flambeau, master performer extraordinaire of the circus.
Roll a deception check.
Okay. I can't remember if Stranger is good at this or not. I'll know here in a second.
Does he maybe get advantage because Quint helped?
Yeah, I'll let him have advantage.
Woo! Okay, good.
Do we see?
18.
Hey.
The rogue that's not proficient in deception and performance.
Wow, this thing is lagging.
It was an 18.
Yeah, my roll was lagging super far behind.
Yes. Oh, I see. Oh, I see you 812. Nothing, I'm being ridiculous.
Oh, I see you 812. Really?
Yeah. It was very tasty.
I bet it wasn't. I bet it tasted like smegma.
Oh dear.
Anyway, he gives you a long, hard look, and then just kind of shakes his head and heads off and begins talking to the other members of the caravan. The youngest one, starts making his way around to Alan and begins making friendly chatter with you. So, what's your name, friend?
He's asking Stranger this or Alan this?
Alan.
Hello, I'm Alan.
Where are you coming from, Alan?
Depends on how far back you go. Are you talking about just recently?
Sure. Or, as much as you're willing to tell, I'm willing to listen.
Well, we're coming from village name that I forgot.
Bywater.
Actually says that.
Wow. Oh.
You know, we're coming from Bywater on our way to the capital.
On your way to the capital. Huh, what are you doing there?
We're just making sure that our friends here arrive safely.
Oh, mercenaries, are you?
You can say that.
Give him a card.
Let me check my inventory.
I was kidding. We don't
Wait,
have
what?
a card.
I'm gonna see if I can.
Business card. Got it.
We don't even have a name.
Yeah, I'm gonna like just tear off a little piece of paper and just like quickly scribble down a business card for him.
Name pending.
He looks at it and, adventurer for hire. I'll keep that in mind.
Have gun.
Still waiting on the delivery from printing press.
Oh, what's a printing?
As well as gunpowder, but no printing press?
Oh,
Well, it might
haven't
have
been
a
in
printing
yet.
press. It doesn't mean he knows.
they haven't
what
been
it
invented yet, but they're gonna be huge.
Door plumbing. It's gonna be big.
is. And to be fair, I mean, the printing press was made well after gunpowder.
I don't know, I'm thinking like Gutenberg Bibles and shit, which were done on the printing press, which was ages ago. I don't fucking
Right,
know.
but I mean, Benjamin Franklin created the printing press after he was here in America, which was, long after gunpowder. So
You're probably
In
right.
the
I don't know.
1400s?
God.
I thought the printing press was invented with the Gutenberg Bible.
am I wrong? I might be wrong. I thought.
The Gutenberg Bible.
Yeah,
was
yeah,
the-
Gutenberg. Yeah, Gutenberg. Okay.
But Benjamin Franklin did invent a ton of other
By 1500, printing presses were operational throughout Western Europe and already produced more than 20 million volumes. So the year 1500 is when they got really big.
Okay.
Around
And gunpowder
1440 is when they were made.
in the 13th century. Gunpowder was used first for warfare or AD. So that's still several hundred years.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're in the 13th century? Okay, let's see. no, let's not.
Yeah, not equivalent.
Let's not shoot holes in this, shall we?
Yes. Anyway, what's? Yeah, they might exist. He doesn't know what it is though. Anyway, we were saying, where were we at before we got distracted there? Holy shit.
Business card.
Yeah. Where you heading? Where you been? What's your name? Cover check. Yeah, seen anything exciting on the road
You
lately?
need my social security number as well.
We're investigating you right now because you might
My
get
mother's
arrested.
maiden name.
What was your first pet's name?
What was your first
Make and
car?
model of your first car?
2003 Pontiac Bonneville. I drove it once.
Okay. Wait, you drove it once? What
I
happened?
drove it. Shit went down, and my parents needed to borrow it, and then I never got it back because shit went more down. And it's a long story that has to do with a lot of being poor for long periods of time.
Fair. Been there, done that.
Yeah, exactly.
I bought my first car was a 1985 Ford Tempo. I bought it myself after I got out of basic training. And yeah, I tore that car up.
The worst part was that Bonneville. It was perfectly good. It was a perfectly good car, and I never got to drive it.
Okay, back to the story. Super sidetracked tonight, guys. I'm sorry.
We're all
No worries.
hyperactive because of shit.
So, anything interesting on the road lately?
A lot
Um,
of creatures.
we came across
sorry,
some
I'm
living water and some fish people and
You see him become genuinely interested and intrigued at this point, and he waves.
squids.
He waves over some of his fellows.
Toxic mushrooms.
Toxic mushrooms. Well, those are everywhere.
What's something else before?
We had the gnolls that attacked us in the night, but got caught in the rock slide. We had the monster things with the tentacle faces and the beaks.
Some horrific dog people.
Our run
There's a giant skeleton. Oh, giant skeleton and some
giant
ghouls.
skeletons, banshees.
It was crazy.
Cultists that rise them up.
Burblings. Ancient orders of knights.
Ancient order. Wait. What are these? Ancient order of knights. Tell me more.
I can't remember what they were called.
It's called the Enclave. They collect dangerous
we came across
artifacts.
the Enclave. We accidentally made our way into their headquarters and met with their last surviving member. Our friend here actually
the last
joined up
surviving
with
member. There's the new. Yeah, there's two of us now.
At this point, the young
Too
man
much
looks at you in
information.
complete disbelief. He's dumbfounded at what he's hearing.
So, yeah,
Let's see.
sort of stuff.
Interesting. Well, you say you're headed to the capital. We're headed that way ourselves. Perhaps we'll accompany you that way.
Like a day away, isn't it?
Yes.
Don't you come from there?
Did we come from there? No. We've been out on patrols.
Oh, nice. How would they react when we were telling all these things?
How what?
How would they reacted to all the things we were saying?
A little surprised. Some of them, like I said, in disbelief at the claims of the knights.
Okay.
A little bit, showing a little bit of respect at the tales of the giant skeleton and the other stuff that you guys have fought along the way.
Oh, cool.
At this point, Josiah comes up and, well, let us be on our way, shall we? It's a long day ahead of us. We want to make town by evening.
And in the dawn beauty reigns, and the way is clear, and where are we going?
Behind you, boss.
Okay.
Onwards.
As you all begin to set out, the hours go by, with the younger of the horsemen pestering you along the way and asking you questions and oh, and by the way, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Gowalt. And
Nice to meet you.
yeah, well, thank you. Nice to meet you as well. You all seem an interesting bunch of folks.
It's always nice meeting someone with a name.
Hello? Have you met many people without a name?
Concerned.
Huh?
You'd be surprised.
Wait, have I introduced you guys to anybody without names? except for forgetting this one till just now.
Well, we've got other people in this caravan with us, don't we? And we've just never been told any of their names.
So he's making a joke about how he doesn't always ask
Oh.
people their names.
Oh,
Like maybe he never knew.
No,
those
I'm making a
fishermen's
joke
names.
about this guy must be important if he has a name.
Okay.
Oh.
Jeez! He's trying to save face there.
oh, yeah. Who says he's important? I mean, the caravan people are important. You've been with them for weeks now, and you've never once asked them their names.
We only need to
It's
know
like
how many hit
the-
points they have left. We don't need to know their names.
That's
I'm
not
gonna
murder hobo at
go
all.
up to a guy who's been Stranger's understudy.
Uh-huh. And?
Oh, did I ever write his name down? I think you told us his name.
Does
His
he have
name
a
I did not. Are you asking him?
Which name?
My name is Findar.
Vindar.
Yeah. I was wondering how long it'd take for you to ask.
I thought for sure you told us his name.
His
Yeah,
name? No.
I'll be honest,
Yes,
I thought
I
that
see.
my friend over there, and I point over to Flamber, I thought he'd asked you for your name long before I would have to.
I thought I did too, but I guess not. I guess I dreamed that.
I
Shit.
feel I feel like the people in the caravan are like those friends that you make when you're studying, that you don't know the name, but you sit there and chat.
Yeah, I can see that.
I feel like that would be the how we relation we talk.
Did I dream that whole thing where like Flambeau gives him tips and asks his name?
Gives him tips?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On how to do it. Did
No.
I dream that?
Yeah, you've never done that in game.
Oh.
That might have been one of those days where you came in half hallucinating because you were exhausted.
That might have been, yeah. Oops. Well, errors were
Might-
made.
Might have been something you thought about but never implemented.
Yeah.
And that's his name, by the way, Findar, Findire.
Well, Mr. Findar, if you ever want to tag along with us once we get to the capital and maybe learn a bit more from our friend,
He's Finn
You're more than
Dyer.
welcome.
That's a cool name.
Findire, yes.
Dyer Finn.
Brum, brum.
Hmm.
Well, I follow the money, so if you're willing to pay, I'm willing to follow.
well, we can't promise you a salary necessarily, but money just sort of finds its way towards us.
Adventure in life.
Well, I'll keep it in mind.
I say that, I meant like 3 weeks from now. We... We're
Okay.
gonna have to sell all of our equipment.
I assume everyone took rations from the ration stash on the cart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Sorry, I was just doing some calculation.
Who's got the music going on in the background?
I mean,
Oh,
I do,
sorry.
but I don't think it's the music you're hearing.
It's very calming and very distracting.
It was. Sorry, it was mine.
It was very calming, though. Not gonna lie. Like, I wanted to just zone out.
It's lofi. Lofi? I don't know. Like this kind of chill music.
So, as
Oh.
as the day goes on,
I'll be back.
Gowalt makes his way to each of you and begins talking to you, and giving you the whole where you from, what you doing, where you going, how you been, kind of questioning and grilling, asking everybody their backstories and their whole life stories and their every annoying question you could think of from a young man that just wants to know everything about everybody.
Oh, well, I was asking life stories. I'll tell him about the
About the what?
cave.
The cave.
How one day I was running through the forest from an unseen pursuer and tripped and fell onto Underdark. That's how I met Nix.
Yeah,
Oh.
baby.
Yes.
You tripped and fell into the Underdark. That's a
Yeah,
long fall. How did you survive?
that's a good question.
And
I
you
would
were
tell
running
you if
from,
I wasn't unconscious. during
and
the
you were
time.
running from unseen
Something chasing me through the woods.
through the woods. Interesting. Very interesting. There's a wizard you should probably meet when you get to town. She has a very interesting familiar. If you don't know who or what it was you were running for, they may be able to find some answers for you. But
Say
anyway,
very interesting
huh?
familiar now, and Alan as the familiar.
Say that one more time. You kind of cut out, and I don't.
I'm just imagining she has an Alan as a familiar.
She has an Alan as a familiar.
Another Alan.
Yeah. Hmm.
So Nix is listening and says, "So what is this familiar?"
I don't know what it's called. It's um, but it has an interesting ability that allows it to find answers. Kind of like an oracle of sorts.
Ah, you know what? We'd find her.
Well, yeah, I'll be happy to show you along the way. And then he kind of dithers off and starts rambling about this and that and telling you about all the other little ins and outs of the town, of some of the city, and some of the places to go and avoid, and just rambling. Eventually,
That
you all get to a valley that starts to open up, and you do begin to actually see the the guardians of the city in the distance.
It's exactly as you described.
Exactly as described.
That's
Exactly as Josiah described them.
So I must say, you have a penchant for putting things to words. You might think about writing one day.
Writing. I'll leave that to the women folk. Uh, anyway, we should be there probably about 3 or 4 more hours of travel. Anybody need to make a pit stop or anything before we continue on? Nope. Good. Let us press on.
Stranger makes a cricket noise, or Flambeau makes a cricket noise. With minor illusion.
So, over the course of the next couple of hours, you begin to see more and more people on the road. At first, it's just a couple people here and a couple people there. Then it becomes more than a couple people here and more than a couple people there, to the point where the road is beginning to become crowded. As you look around, you notice that these people aren't traders. They're not merchants. They're not tradesmen of any sort per se.
Oh.
They look
They're all
ragtag and
assassins
worn.
hired to kill us.
They are. Roll initiative.
Oh shit. Okay. Put a battle map,
Um,
please.
It's okay. It doesn't. You don't need to see a battle map. They're all around you. They join you in a circle. No, just kidding.
I pull the pin on my belt of grenades.
Uh,
A tallest blessing.
I kill you.
In the light of the sun, we are purified.
You notice that these folks are ragged and worn down. Some of them look haggard. No, they don't look like Hagrid. They look haggard.
Harry, you're a wizard. Do they look like refugees who've been uprooted from their homes and are running away from the town?
They do look like refugees, but they're not running away from the city. They're running to the city.
That's less concerning. Good. Still concerning.
They are moving towards the city.
They have like a lot of possessions with them, or is it just?
Just what they can carry. Some of them have bundles on their backs. Some of them have cart and horse. Some of them appear to be in more of a hurry than others.
I just stop one of them and just ask. Oh, seems like a bunch of you all headed towards the city, maybe moving in. Is something going on around here?
Well, there's an army of demons to the north that are.
Excuse me.
Oh, whoa, okay.
What now? I'm sorry, I think I had something more here. Could you say that again?
No, if you
There's an
say.
army of there's an army of demons to the north. They've been attacking and ransacking villages day and night, randomly, and no one knows when they'll be coming. Me, I say, best get out while we still can, and I'm making our way to the city. I'm not sitting around waiting.
I thought this campaign was supposed to be like a
Well-
camping and animal fighting adventure, not plain our hellscape. Oh no!
Oh, well, did you know about the army of demons up north?
Yes, demons up north.
Oh, why didn't you tell us when you asked us all the crazy shit we killed on the road?
Say that again.
Why didn't you tell us after we told you all the crazy shit we killed on the road? Demons up north, that seems like a big deal.
No. This is a refugee that was telling you this, not the.
No, I turned to... I was going back to Gwilt, whatever the guard's name
okay.
is. Gwalt,
Okay.
sorry.
Well, this is news to me. This is the first I've heard of it. And he looks to one of his men and gives him a nod, and the other guy gives him a knowing nod back and takes off at a gallop towards the city.
By the way,
I sort of slide over to Ophelia. How much of a holy water do you have?
Sorry?
How much holy water do you have?
Hollywood.
holy water.
Holy
Holy
water.
water.
Ah, holy water. I can make 3. I have.
Get
I
massive.
have to stock up.
more. Yeah. After hearing that. I
Does anyone know what kind of weather they get up north? Like, do we need to bring some coats?
Well, depends on how far north, but yes. Yeah, it gets pretty cold.
Okay. Gonna have to do some winter shopping.
How far north did you all, back to kind of the refugees, how far north did you come from? I mean, how long have you been traveling?
Well, we've been traveling for a couple of weeks now. Me, I'm from just a small little village. It doesn't really have a name. It's just a few of us there. We just call it the stead. But it's Well, as he describes the town, roll Quint, roll history.
That was set to self.
What'd you get?
No, it wasn't at all. Never mind. It's a natural 20, 23.
Okay, so the town that he begins to describe is a town called Mackham, Macham, which you know is right down from Rumble Hill.
Ah,
And the stead, as he calls it, is kind of right in between the two.
oh no, let's suppose I'm from Rumble Hill. It's not too far from where we are.
Oh yeah, I know what Rumble Hill is. A good trading with the dwarves there.
Oh, you ever stop by the Right Foot tavern in Rumble Hill?
Say again? No, I've never been there myself. I have a friend who went there. He told me it
Oh.
was good ale.
I'll buy sometime I get a chance. That's my family's place.
Oh. Well.
You're not
How's
going
your-
north anytime soon. I got it. Never mind. Next time you're around.
How's your family then? Were they
Oh,
did they get out before the attack?
So Rumble Hill's been attacked.
Rumble Hill was one of the first ones.
Alan, we're going north now.
Well, we're gonna go shopping.
Then we're going
Springfield.
north. We got to check on my parents.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Fair enough.
letting me know.
Hey, you're welcome. And he begins to shuffle along with the rest of his pack.
All right.
Two strangers just standing there. He was like putting on the full clown thing, probably doing a juggle or something. All the stuff he's juggling is on the floor. He's standing and he's staring.
We don't deal with demons, do we? They just deal with cursed magic items, right?
The Enclave, yeah. Demonic.
Talking about the
items.
Enclave?
Yeah.
Yes, they secure and remove those objects from the world.
All right.
Half the enclave is about to deal with some demons.
Half the enclave.
Half the Enclave.
We will send half of our forces. That's very generous, thank you. Don't thank us yet.
That was good.
All right. All right. First question, Quint. What sort of climate do we have to dress for? Like, is it cold? Is it still fairly warm? Is it windy?
Uh-oh. DM, we
This
never
time of
talked about
year-
that.
We didn't. This time of year, Rumble Hill would be cold. It would be early winter, not quite to the point of snow yet, but kind of late October, early December weather.
All right. To me, that's like summer, so I'm gonna do.
Okay,
opposite of that.
so opposite of that. Sorry, Scott, I forgot.
Crazy Aussies.
Wrong hemisphere, bud.
It happens the same to me every time I talk to the world to someone who lives in the north part of the world. Because my
God,
mindset
like,
is
I think it
okay,
was-
December is summer.
I think it was during January. We had like the hottest day in like 50 years.
Yeah.
We
Wow.
got to like 115,
Wow.
which it was 47 Celsius.
Oh, good God.
Sounds
For
sounds
what?
lovely.
How much?
Making
47
steaks.
Celsius.
Sounds like it could be bad
Damn.
if you knew what Celsius meant.
Making steaks on the sidewalk.
You could definitely cook stuff on the road.
Oh,
Bake
So
a
the
cake
hottest
on your
day
back
here
porch.
last year in Las Vegas was 119 degrees Fahrenheit.
It's a dry
So,
heat.
yeah,
14.
that's about what it was here.
Oh damn.
I'm used to 95 degrees and 110% humidity from Louisiana. So
Oh yeah, brother. Well, don't
That's-
forget, I grew up right down the road from Louisiana and Alabama.
yeah, exactly. It's like you can't breathe in that.
Oh yeah.
Go back.
Oh, yeah.
But
Bam, bam, bam.
shit. I
So we
forgot
need
what-
jackets.
I think Stranger's already overheating because he's in Gambison and he's already in Gambison and Cloak. That shit's hot.
Actually, I'll be right back, guys. I just gotta use the restroom real quick.
Alright, so we need to buy jackets, thermal underwear,
And
gloves.
Alan is quite concerned about the apparel in this.
Well, I'm
Uh,
wearing
yeah.
a suit.
Well, you see, dear sweet
I
Leslie,
don't-
person.
I don't think that I have ever, in all of the D&D gaming I have done, have we suddenly brought everything to a halt and asked, "What's the weather?"
Because
Well-
you don't roleplay. The rest of us
You-
pay
you
attention
are-
to the weather. and
You're more
freeze
than
to
welcome to walk through the snow in your wizard robes.
death. Oh my god.
I mean,
How often do you
I
make
always-
Constitution saves?
Never for the weather.
Well, the rules as written is every hour if you're in freezing temperatures.
I guess
And
I've
not.
never been in a campaign where there's freezing
Um,
temperatures in.
Alright, so we need to get some cold weather clothes. I'm gonna make some hand warmers.
What's the name?
Alright.
I'll probably pick up some studded leather in town and call it Enhanced Gambison or some shit.
What are you saying, Kai?
Oil, sacred oil, or something like that.
Yeah, we need. I was gonna ask if it was like a religious, like a church district or somewhere that we can.
Buy 3 pounds of silver for 1 vial of holy water.
I mean, it's the same cost that buying the holy water. So
Can't
And because-
clerics just make it by burning a first level spell?
They also need
yeah,
25
and
GP worth of
spending
powdered silver.
25 Yeah.
Have to cast ceremony to get holy water?
That's if you're a paladin want to do it. Clerics can do it automatically.
Oh.
Or no,
but,
that's if
we
you're
have
not a cleric or
the
paladin.
ceremony. We have the ceremony spells.
I
Yeah.
wonder.
That's actually the creating holy water thing. If you read the holy water entry, you can just do that
Yeah.
if you're a cleric or paladin. It's if you're not a cleric or paladin, that's a workaround for you.
See, that's what I thought.
Cleric or
That's-
paladin may create holy water by performing a special ritual. The ritual takes 1 hour to perform and uses 25 gold pieces worth of powder silver. Yeah.
It lets your divine soul sorcerers
That
and divine
sucks.
warlocks do it.
I wonder what would happen if we hired a blacksmith to forge some silver weapons, and then
Oh,
quench them in holy water.
We would have silvered weapons.
Oh, hey. Maybe
Instead of
we'll
holy
give it
water,
some magical.
holy-
What if we splash some
holy-
sacred oil on the coals?
I think we'd be better off just coating our weapons in the sacred oil to use as like poison-esque kind of thing.
Yeah, I
Mr.
think
DM, would
it
that do
works
anything special?
I honestly never thought about it. Let me come back to that.
Alright.
better.
Because I wanted to ask some, like, if we could find like a high priest, or like a paladin or something, if they have any demon killing tips.
Yes, you'll need the blood of an
in
angel
case.
to quench your weapon in.
Okay. So at this point, the cavaliers that are with you, they're on alert now, as it were, hearing the things that the traveler said, and they want to and they begin to pick up the pace, and following their example, so does Josiah. He hitches up the he hitches up the pace of the caravan, and has everybody begin to move more swiftly.
Guys, we're gonna need to get some cash because we need to get silver in. We need to get new equipment. We need to get ready.
Well, we're about to arrive in town, so
Yeah.
I'm sure
Yeah.
we'll get paid when we arrive. And
Typically,
if he refuses to pay, then we'll just take everything he brought with him.
Well,
Wow.
we actually wouldn't be able to do that because we'd be right next to the capital city, and he would be able to technically say, I have no idea who these people are, and we're just a bunch of randos, and he's a well-known traveler, so his word would be worth more, and we'd just kind of be fucked. Granted, we could still ambush him on the road, but he would have sold his stock by then. Long, arduous pain.
Wow.
I was going to say, wow, that was
I mean, that
rather thought out.
that escalated quickly from this guy may not pay us. To fuck it, we're just gonna kill him before he even has a chance to not pay us.
No, I was referring to like when he leaves town, we would have to wait on the road and highwayman him, but it would be pointless at that time.
Wow.
If we wanted to get revenge, because he would be basically untouchable within the city walls.
I mean, has Josiah stiffed you guys yet?
No, I don't think this is going to happen. I'm just saying that's how it would go if he tried.
I mean, wow.
I watch a lot of
guys.
westerns. I know what kind of shit goes down.
Wow.
We're not gonna do that.
Wow, guys.
That's only if he refuses to pay us.
He's gonna pay us.
We have a post-traumatic
Stress disorder.
experience as players.
Yeah, I've told you guys
Alright.
the story of the DM that refused to pay the party.
What a
So,
Okay.
does anything else happen before we arrive in town?
So, yes, we're still outside of town. As you all begin to get closer, you see the crowd of people getting thicker and significantly thicker and thicker as people begin swarming almost in a panic at this point. Some of them talking about the demons are right on their heels. They're not being quiet about it. And they are almost in a panic, trying to get to the safety of the city.
Flem was
As you-
gonna... Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Actually, not
I
Flem,
had
a
an idea to
stranger.
get him out of the way, but I'm
Yeah.
not going to do that.
Stranger's gonna pull Josiah aside and ask, perhaps we should find a side gate or contact a guard so that we can get an escort through. That crowd is going to be a problem.
Well, there's only one entrance in there, and that's through the main gates.
Indeed.
Unless you want to go, well, into the subterranean, which would not be very safe.
That may not be necessary. I'm simply saying that we are traders, so we'll likely get some sort of priority if we contact the guard of our arrival.
Believe me, you're in the company of some of the best guards, and well, then there's you, who are hired to be my guard.
No, Stranger was saying that since this is a trade caravan carrying goods that the city needs as its lifeblood, we can get an escort through the crowd into the city if we inform the city guard that we're the people bringing in the goods.
Well, I don't think that's much of an option. We'd be hard pressed to get any guards anyway at this point.
I could make my way through the crowd if you could provide me with some sort of writ or insignia.
I don't have any such thing.
We
Fair
could
enough.
just wait.
We can. I was trying to save us that trouble. Jeez, guys.
I mean, I have another idea to get people out of the way, but that would probably
Preferably-
not.
Oh, don't incite
yeah.
any chaos, Alan.
But that's what I do
Wonderful.
best.
What's the area of effect on your breath weapon?
Nix turns to one of the people that seems to be rushing toward the city and says, "Are the demons headed this way?"
Hey, they are. The young dwarf answers your question. Hey, we've been on the run for days now, and they've been hounding us.
Nix turns to Al and says, "We don't need to worry about clothes. They're coming to us."
Well, that does not stop the source of them from still being up there.
Well, you're more than welcome to not worry about clothes, but when your toes are freezing off, don't come crying to me.
But
It's
they're
not just the
coming
di-
this way.
Jinx, it's not just the demon army. We've got to go all the way to Rumble Hill. Or
We're
at least
gonna
I
go
do.
save Quinn's parents, and they're all the way up north. So
Okay.
his parents aren't coming to us. We have to go up there.
Yeah, but it sounds like the demons are headed this way.
Also, it's probably going to be a good thing to close off the source of the demons so that they stop coming in.
Oh god, we're gonna have to Elder Scrolls Oblivion this, aren't we?
Of course.
Quint's gonna stick a little closer to the cart, the lead cart, just to keep an eye on any hands that might decide to reach.
Stranger's
Okay.
riding on Steven's back the whole time.
Go ahead and make one perception check for me there. We'll make it for the whole rest of the trip.
I'm really good at this one. Actually, I have proficiency in that. Garbage.
No.
Okay. You think you see everything happening?
Does anyone
Your
have a
Nobody's
pipe?
stealing anything from this cart.
This card, exactly.
Does anybody have what, Alan?
A pike. Any of the caravan guards?
A pike?
Yeah.
No, no one's carrying pikes.
Spears.
No,
Long,
mostly
pointy things.
mostly short swords. Some bows.
Alright.
Long, pointy things.
What if we, make an illusion of a demon head on the side of a cart? That'll probably keep people away from us.
Completely necessary.
Okay, is that what you're doing?
Sure.
Okay.
Stranger.
Describe for me this demon head you were putting on the side of the cart.
As big as I can make it, so like a 5-foot diameter head. It's got big tusks, and its teeth are black with like glowing embers intertwined. It's got 6 ruby red eyes with like a dull glow to them. And it's just got this like ornate set of horns that are sort of chipped and broken from the battle that it had with us.
Okay, that is indeed a terrifying visage.
Oh shit.
Nixon turns to it, looks at it, and says, "Mom."
so it's like this demon head clipping through our cart, or it's like a severed demon head hanging off the side of the cart.
It's like a severed demon head
Oh,
hanging off of a cart.
Ooh.
Okay.
It still drips with this black ichor that sort of just despawns a few inches away from the head.
So as this illusion appears around the cart, the people who were walking nearby, who hadn't seen it before, become startled and begin to run towards the city. Which by now you are entering the what's known as the bazaar area. It's an open air market out front of the gates of the city. As you approach, at this point, I mean you're at the gates of the city, and as you approach, you see overhead as a large ball of fire is lobbed at the city.
What?
As this
It
ball of
wasn't
fire,
me.
I'll just go play the encounter music.
as the ball of fire reaches the city walls, you see a shimmer, and that ball of fire is reflected back into the direction from which it came.
Oh damn! It came from the people who was outside of the
No,
outside
so
of the city.
allow me to kind of give you an idea. So
Yep.
as you approach the city itself lays in a valley, surrounded by mountains on three sides, and the ball of fire came from one of the mountains, one of the tops of the
Oh,
mountains.
okay.
Did
Um,
it come from the north, perchance?
What?
Did it come from the north?
It did, yes.
You.
Okay, yeah, that works. I'm guessing this is Freaky doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little. Oh, I need to zoom in. Put the little wizard shooting lightning on top of the tower.
Wizard shooting lightning top tower? What? Anyway, sure. Why not?
I just realized now that walking into town with this horrible demon's head hanging off our car might give the wrong impression to people in
Yeah.
power who may want to send us to fight demons, since clearly we are very good at that.
Nah.
As you begin making your way through the press of the people towards the city, the young man that was with you, makes a statement that kind of catches your all's ear. He's like, "Don't worry, guys. As long as Father sits on the throne, we don't have anything to worry about from spells from outside the city."
But is this guy a prince?
Are you the prince?
I am. My
Oh,
name is Gawalt Balbus. I'm the first son of the Emperor, Prince, heir to the throne. And
all right.
a whole slew of
That's
other
pretty
titles.
cool.
Whole slew of other titles that really don't matter, but
Well, one question I'd like to ask you: is your toilet made of gold?
contrary to popular belief, no, it's made of wood because gold would be very cold.
That's fair.
That's a fair point.
Good point.
I'm sure you could pay someone to warm it up for you, though.
Yeah, but who wants to put
The
their ass on
royal
a
toilet
on a
warmer.
sticky warm toilet that someone else has been seating on?
Oh my god.
shouldn't have tried to redraw this. I've just made it worse.
Yeah, now it looks like a penis and a bush.
God damn it.
God
Alright.
damn it.
So, is it a good idea for the son of the emperor to be near all these people?
Why should I have anything to fear from my people?
People tend
I mean,
to
it seems to be
not
in quite a
think when they're
panic.
panicked.
Oh, why didn't it actually pull up properly? Oh, because I didn't click the right thing. There we go.
As you all begin making your way once more into the city, there are numerous more fireballs, or I'm sorry, balls of fire launched at the walls of the city, just in a bombardment. Boom, 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 and each time they reflected back, and reflected back, and reflected back,
Can we see something
and then
from where it came? Oh, sorry.
as each of these fireballs or balls of fire are reflected back in their landing, and one after another, boom, boom, more lobbed in, until one of them lands inside of the city. At which point, Gowalt lets out an audible hiss and stirs his horse towards the gates.
Sorry, what's
You
the-
cut
I think
out.
his dad
What?
just went for a bathroom break.
What was the last part?
The balls of fire
Yeah,
that are
they enter.
yes, one of them finally makes it through to, and then
I
another
looked.
one, boom, and another one, boom, boom.
I
And
looked to the prince and I asked him, "What the fuck is happening?"
he's in a dead gallop now, heading towards the gates. He's dropped all pleasantries, and it's just dash, double dash, gone on his horse. He's not stopping to
Shit.
talk.
Okay.
As the balls of fire continue to lob towards the city, after a couple of moments, they begin being reflected again. Boom, boom, boom. What are you guys doing?
Can we see something of
All right, what do you want to see?
where it comes? Can we see something from where the balls of fire are coming?
I mean, you can see they're coming from on top of a mountain, but the
Okay.
distance is so great you can't make out any detail.
Cool. I think we're marching towards the city with the caravan.
Yes, at
These demons
this point,
do
you guys
realize
are
we're
at
level 4, right?
the
I asked
demons.
if-
Sorry.
The demons don't care what level you are.
Josiah, we
I
need to
asked-
move quickly.
I ask everyone if we want me to send Twitter to Scout. Well, I'll lose connection with him for a while.
Is that a good idea with giant balls of fire in the air?
That's why I'm asking the group. Is it important enough for me to risk sending him to see what's going on up there?
I think we just
mean,
need to get in the city.
You can always bring him back.
I believe it. I believe it may be best that you do send him, as they could be arriving at this location, and we need. Oh my god! And we need to know if we need to flee now, or if we have time to reach the gates.
Are we at the gates? Like, are we in the city, or are we still?
You are probably about 100 feet outside of the gates of the city. I mean, if you were to just go right now, you could get through the gates.
Oh, let's just go.
Let's finish this job and then
See what happened.
I don't know what.
Alright, we'll
what
get
after
paid
that.
first, and then we'll go save the city.
It would still
Right.
be best for you to send the owl. We need to know if we are being approached by enemy troops immediately.
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 So as you all are talking, you begin to hear the sounds of people screaming, and the roar of demons all around the bazaar just outside the city. People screaming out in panic as these demons begin popping up and just slaughtering people.
Oh shit.
Pick up the pace. Pick up the pace.
Josiah, get the cart moving now.
And our job's not done until we get finish this 100 feet. And then we can get paid.
More
And-
pressing
yeah.
matters.
And Josiah does pick up the pace. Yeah. As quick as he can get them going. As you all make your way in through the gates, you see as the guardians begin to come alive. You see as they take up defensive positions and have now blocked entrance into the city right behind you all.
Behind us?
Behind you.
Back out.
Cutting off
Yeah.
anybody else coming in or out.
No, the people.
Mm-hmm.
You see a
Yeah,
rush
shouts.
You see a rush of soldiers begin to rush to a small portcullis nearby that does give just a small stream of soldiers an entrance or exit path. Easily defendable.
Oh shit.
And they are heading out to assist the people.
Alright.
Ophelia now is quite like looking at distance, like trying to understand what everything is happening. And
Are
in
we
a
rolling
catatonic-
initiative yet?
I believe we're in a cinematic at this time.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
that's pretty much a
Yeah.
cinematic, yeah. That's a,
Okay. So the demons aren't in the immediate vicinity around us.
Basically, there's a giant
You are-
set of stone hands between us and a bunch of demons right now.
yeah, you are
Okay.
inside
Okay.
the city, they are outside.
Okay.
And Josiah is heading for the hills, as it were. If the hills were the interior of the...
Those urban hills.
Yes.
Can
It's
I,
a very...
can I
I mean,
try to...
it is a valley.
God, imagine if we took the long way.
We did.
We did take
No,
a
we
while.
took the short. Oh, we did.
You did take the
Yeah.
long way. You'd have been there 2 days ago, before this happened, otherwise.
Never
Oh
mind.
shit.
Worth it.
Can I try to keep an eye of anyone who would try to steal something from the
Sure.
caravan or something?
Sure. Roll a
I-
perception check. It's already been done, but yeah, I'll let you do it again this time.
I have reason to believe everyone's panicking.
I mean, at this point, they're not giving a shit about the cart. They are
Okay.
trying to get as far away from the outside wall of the city as they can.
That's great. I'm gonna to put my shield in my hand and prepare for the worst.
Okay.
Alright. Just
Sticking
saying,
with
now that we're
the
safe,
carts. Yeah.
Well, let us get to the warehouse before we say we're safe.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, we got a little ways to go, but let's be along. And it's probably about 30 more minutes worth of travel time. You guys finally make it to what he calls his warehouse, which is a large storefront with a very large storage space behind it. He pulls the caravan in, and a small, slender young lady comes out and gives him a hug and cries.
Father, they're attacking the gates! No one will get that reference, I'm sorry.
Okay. So, what do you guys want to do?
Let's go to the warehouse, right?
What was that, Kai?
Let's go to the warehouse, right?
You're at the warehouse.
Okay.
Well, let's get
Pay
paid.
us. Yeah.
Let's get paid. Okay. Let me break out the calculator real quick. Let's see. He paid you 5 days in. It was 14. So 14 minus times 35. $315 gold each. Even freaky.
Not bad.
Yay!
500.
I did mediocre
What was that, Kai?
work.
500.
315 each.
315.
Okay.
315.
315. That's great.
Or wait, no, this is only for EXP, so... Or no, it is, wait. What's Joe saying?
Whoa, I'm so rich.
Now is not the time to be celebrating. We need to begin work immediately.
Yeah, no, it's the player, not Ophelia.
Oh, okay.
Alan on the inside was celebrating being rich.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stranger's actually going to take the money and immediately begin searching for any sort of church or clergy building of Atalis.
Okay. Roll an investigation check for me.
Okay.
Could I
16.
try to... Sorry.
There you
Okay.
go.
Okay, yeah, with a 16, yeah, okay. You find several people in the area who know where the Church of Atala is, and they point you in the direction, and they tell you you need to go over to this other district over here, the religion district, where most temples are kept. It'll take you probably about an hour of travel through the city to get there.
Stranger runs
Great.
most of the way.
Stranger, can I go with you?
He's not even listening. He's gone. There is a demon insurrection happening, and people need to be told.
Okay, I go with Stranger.
I guess we'll follow along.
Like he
Which
spends.
god is most sort of anti-demon?
Atala.
Okay.
Yeah, Atala is the goddess of light.
Alright.
Is it Tala or Talas?
Atala?
Silent S.
The S
Wait.
is silent very well.
Hold on. Did I...
Wait, sure.
Atalas. Yes, yeah. No, it isn't.
Okay.
Yeah, Atalas.
Okay, good. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
um,
I forgot the S in my own head.
If I was playing a character that wasn't Stranger, there would have been crying and yelling. But nope, it's just shit's gone down, absolutely silent. You can't see his face. Go, 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 go.
I will keep out an eye for jackets.
Jackets. Okay.
I'm looking for a fur coat with a fluffy collar.
Oh god, what is the message say?
I think it's kind of still up in the air. Oh, wait, that's right. We're
We'll need them eventually, but
building.
let's stick with Stranger for
Yeah.
now.
You know what else is up in the air? Giant balls of fire from a demon army.
Yeah.
I'm following you guys. I'm just keeping an eye out.
What's this continent? This is the capital city of where exactly? It's
The capital city is called Cabrid, Cabrid.
yeah. All right.
What was the rest of the question?
Sorry. I should probably tell you. My plan is I'm gonna be running to the church to see if I can get a sending spell to the vicar.
Okay.
Yeah. Because he may not know I'm on his side, but he's about to get some useful information.
So the Teleran Empire is where you're at, by the way.
Yeah. This is still very important. Demon insurrection, material plane.
Okay. So you're running to the temple to ask them to contact the vicar.
I'm literally going to run straight up to any priest and just say, oh shit, I don't remember. Ah, fuck. Ah, I need to check my notes. I don't remember what his number was. His designation.
87.
555.
Oh, okay, that's right. Okay, so he is actually going to run up to, like, whoever is the highest ranking priest in that building.
Okay.
My designation is number 87 with the Eclipse Guard of the Clergy of Vitalis. I need to get a sending spell to the vicar immediately.
Okay. Why don't you just go to the palace, speak to him?
He's here.
Well, where else would the ambassador be?
You make a fair point. The stranger's panicking.
I think if he's at the palace, he might know that the demons are hurling giant balls of fire at the city.
Yeah, he may be aware of that.
I'm not going to stop you from going to talk to him, but I have a feeling he knows what's happening.
We need to speak with him immediately.
Well, the palace is that away.
Shit, I don't know what to do. Okay. Thank you very much. Atalis, light be with you. Gone.
And light be with you.
Yeah.
What a
Do you have any tips for
strange
killing
Oh.
demons?
A very strange lad, yes. Well, the thing is, Stranger's technically a paladin in a way of speaking, so...
While
the
Stranger is dashing out of this building, I'm just gonna wave at this guy and ask, you got any tips for killing demons?
By the way, you guys did just hear a very interesting piece of information, because he gave a designation and a certain name drop.
So, well, there's many ways to kill many different demons. They all have their weaknesses and their strengths.
What about, like, do you have demon killing weapons?
Weapon. We have no weapons here.
Have you got holy water?
Yeah. Well, of course we have holy water.
Holy oil, do you have it? Do you have some?
Oh, sure.
We will like to buy some holy oil and holy water.
So I turn to the group And I look them into their eyes, and I ask them, so what do you think we're gonna to do?
We're gonna get some holy water and some holy oil from this guy, and then we're gonna go chase after stranger.
First time you've ever seen him panic.
And then, presumably, we're gonna head up north and fight some demons and rescue some parents.
Are we
Okay,
not going to do
hi.
anything with the ones that are right outside the gate?
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. Or
Um,
if we are gonna to say like help the people or just run away.
I have a feeling that most of those people are already dead.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
There were a lot of demons.
Fun fact about demons: the eating starts before the deaths do.
Ah,
Sad but true.
So yeah, we need to go rescue Quint's parents before they get eaten. Don't worry,
Yeah,
Quint. I'm sure they'll be totally fine.
Okay, Alan, positive mindset, positive mindset.
There's only the screaming and snapping of bones.
If they're not fine, we will make them fine. We will go down into the abyss ourselves and pull your parents back out.
They never come out the same. No one ever comes out the same.
Let's just see what we have to do
But
right in
they're
front of us.
fine. Don't worry, they're fine.
One. Fine.
Stop panicking.
I'm not panicking. I thought I was doing a good job of giving another raps, but don't.
This is my coping mechanism.
No, they're definitely dead. Anyway, he offers to sell.
Your panicking is making strangers
He
panic.
offers to sell you some.
Oh, I don't think I need any help right now.
I'm sorry, DM, you're saying something?
No, not a thing.
Okay.
Let me know when you're done.
I've been done.
Alright, I think we're done. We're buying holy oil and holy water.
Okay, so
And
the holy water he'll sell to you for 35 gold per flask.
alright.
whoa.
I just got
Anyway.
disconnected.
There we go.
That's for water?
Yeah, 35 gold pieces for the water
Okay.
for a flask.
And what about the oil?
I can't find the price for the oil.
Is there such thing as holy oil?
Yeah, I don't know if
Yeah, you
it's
can-
called something else.
Well, I meant in D&D.
Yeah,
Like
I'm pretty sure.
Not that I know of. I know there's holy water, which burns creatures like acid or does radiant damage or something if they're fiends or undead, but I don't know of any holy oil or sanctified oil or
We
anything.
may be making it up.
You might be. In real
I
life,
heard
there's
it.
holy oil.
Okay, so oil is not an official D&D thing. It's a kind of a GM discretion
okay.
thing. I will say. I'll say yeah. It's gonna be 50 gold point or 50 GP for a vial. Or more expensive.
Sure.
And a vial is gonna have 3 applications.
Alright.
I'm gonna to
Sounds good.
get 2 of those.
Okay.
I'll take a vial of that as well.
How much for a amulet of a talus?
Holy symbol.
A holy symbol, or what are you looking for?
I just want a charm that might protect me from demons.
Okay. Well, there are many vendors throughout the town. You can find the snake oils there.
Well, I want one from the church. I want one that works.
My dear boy, we don't
How
really
much for yours?
for my holy symbol. You mad? I'll
Yeah.
not be parting with this.
I might be a little bit mad. How about 50 gold for your holy symbol?
It's not. It is not for sale.
I work for a church.
I work for a church. Is that what you said?
Yeah, you work for a church.
I don't work for a. I don't work for a church. I work for the goddess.
Same thing. But you can
It
get
is-
another one.
I most certainly cannot.
We should run by now.
Let's catch up with Stranger.
You guys go ahead.
We're
Alan.
going to get you one after
Let's
this.
see.
I will
that's-
pick up
Don't do
Alan
that,
and
Alan.
carry him as
Does
I run
this
after
place
Stranger.
have an anti-magic field like all the other shops do?
I mean, this isn't a shop. It's a temple.
So that's
So-
120 feet per round.
I have
And
picked
I-
up Alan and am running after Stranger.
What about
Yeah.
Carrying
75?
Alan.
What a lad. I think that might be roleplay of the game right there.
What was it? I missed it.
I am picking up Alan and running after Stranger out of the temple with Alan.
Do
And as he
you?
runs, I'm shouting out, "What about 75?"
He huffs and turns and walks away.
Okay.
Well, I never.
I'm sure we have like just crates full of them in the back room.
Probably. That reminds me, Strangers is
Don't think it really works
Someone
unless
get
you're
a
a
new one.
follower.
Like we're having this conversation, and like 10 feet to the side, there's this locked door, and behind it, there's just these legendary demon-killing swords and stuff.
We're not
It's just-
having this conversation by the door, we're running.
Holy Avenger. Just a barrel full of Holy Avengers.
Yeah.
Note to self: barrel full of demon slayers. Yep. They are marketing swords as demon slayers, and they are standard broadswords.
At least they're
Oh
broadswords.
god, someone would totally. We should do that. Just buy a bunch of regular swords and sell them off as demon slaying swords.
Well, we gotta do something to make them look like more shiny or something.
Yeah, we can polish them.
Here's what we do: we buy moon-touched swords, like a bunch of moon-touched swords, and say they're like, holy smiting blades of eternal light. 2,000 gold each.
Wow.
We get
So-
some silvering solution.
This kid's greatly digressing.
By the way, I want to point
Anyway.
out this is the longest 30 minutes I've ever seen.
What do you mean?
Thank you.
Oh, for Curly.
Curly,
Oh.
Oh, that's true.
Sorry, what?
Oh boy. Have we got stuff to catch her up on?
Oh, yeah.
yeah, that's why I kind of didn't want to start without her, but oh well.
Stranger showing emotion for the first time.
You mean fear? Fear's an emotion.
That is an emotion, yeah.
The stranger just wet his pants. Stranger wet his pants. Stranger wet his pants.
Almost.
Okay, so
So,
what are we doing?
the action.
gunning it to the
Yeah,
palace.
Following stranger.
By the
So
way,
you're
before stranger reaches the palace, there's going to be like a sort of stop. Still dressed as Flambeau. Oh, unacceptable, unacceptable. Goes to the back alley and switches back into his normal clothes. Into his hair and mouth
Unacceptable.
binder.
I'll have you know that we chose that out
Unacceptable to meet the vicar.
It's a very, very fine cloak we bought you.
Yes, but it's not proper for speaking with the vicar.
so you're now back in your black and gold.
Yes.
Okay, good to know. So
120 feet around.
okay, you make it to the you make it to the castle in short order.
Okay. Any castle guards there to meet me?
As you approach, there is a heavy guard.
You run up to one of the guards specifically.
Okay.
I ran too far. I'm sorry. I am.
Breathe easy there. Breathe easy.
I am Eclipse Guard designation number 87 with the clergy of Vitalis from Aaronmouth. I need to speak with the vicar immediately. Inform him of my arrival here.
One moment.
Please, thank you.
He turns and whispers something to someone and to one of the other guards, and that guard
He'll
rolls
sit
his
down.
eyes and huffs and walks off.
All right.
And a short while later, the rest of the party catches up, and you're still waiting.
Yeah. I love that. I love that. Hurry up and wait. That's one of my favorite bits.
The wait.
Where it's you rush to get somewhere as fast as possible while there's other people that are just walking normally, and when you get there, you have to wait, and then they get there in the amount of time you spend waiting.
Yeah. Hey, hurry up and wait, man. That's real life for you.
It is.
Well, it's a tortoise and a hare.
Well, you know demons are attacking.
After not an insignificant amount of time, the vicar finally comes out through the palace gate. Well, what are you doing here?
We were hired by a job, local mercenary, demon insurrection, material plane, not oh dear, terribly rude of me. Let Vitalis be upon you, vicar.
Can anybody make out what this madman is saying?
He's losing.
Your lackeys asked us to talk to you the other day.
Yes.
So hi.
Oh
I'm
wait,
here to talk to you.
Is this not the same vicar that did the season?
Say again?
Is this not the same vicar that tried to have him arrested before?
It is.
Oh, okay.
But you were making utterly no sense to him as you said
Yes, okay. Good.
garbled and incomprehensible,
Yeah, it's just sort of...
babbling.
I'm terribly sorry, I need to...
Compose yourself.
Yes, vicar.
So
Yes.
I just tell him that basically his people told us to come to him the other day to speak with him, and here we are.
Yes, well, as you can see, we are currently in a little bit of a situation with these at the moment. Is what you have to say rather important, or can we go about our business?
You're the one who wanted to talk to us.
Well, no, not really. My second in command just merely pointed out that I may have overreacted, and so I said I would grant you the chance to give your side of the story as to why you weren't executed with the rest of the traitors.
What traitors?
Whoa.
All right. Well, okay. That's him. That's up to him.
Yeah, that was literally just the panicking into what traitors?
The rest of your order were branded as heretics and traitors.
How so? On what charges? What did they do?
What did they do? Are you serious? You do not know.
I was undergoing my training as I did every day, and then the order, they just began packing up and leaving. No one gave me orders, no one told me where they were going, no one told me to come with. They left me.
As you say this, he takes a deep look at you and very well. I'll believe you that you did not know. Basically, the leader of that order had basically he how to put this in how to put this and not sound like an arrogant ass. Well, basically, he took over the order and corrupted it. He turned what was supposed to be a holy thing and turned it into something evil.
Oh, wow.
What did they do? How?
Well, they were killing people in the name of Atalas that were innocent people to further his own personal gains.
I see. Corruption has seeped into the realm of Atalas.
I imagine this happening while a ball of fire explosion.
Probably.
Yes, very much, very much.
Very
Boom,
dramatic
boom,
lighting.
boom. all
Uh,
Kind of, we're kind of waving it off, going, yeah, yeah, yeah. Wait a minute, we want to hear
It's
this part.
when he says that, when he says like the whole like having people execute for his own gains, there's that pause, and then just the fireball hits in the sky behind. Just
very much, very much.
Yeah, it does the same lighting effect as like lightning striking when someone gets bad news. That trope.
That dark fiery light as the.
Yes.
By the way, it is late into the evening now since you spent the day traveling.
Yeah.
So yes, very much that nighttime war scene where there's flares going off and you see that flickering of light where it's almost surreal.
Yeah. Exactly. So at this point, it's I, so many. At this point, he's just sort of dropped onto the floor, back to a wall or something. It's just almost fetal position. Just how did this? How?
So this one seems to be a little bit broken.
Yeah,
right?
he is. He's gone. Stranger's gone.
I go to him and pat him in the head. Like, we're gonna to do something about it, but this is maybe not the best moment.
Yes. There's an insurrection ahead. An insurrection. Filth in this land. It needs to be burned.
Breathe.
Nice holy
Excuse
symbol
me.
you
Oh.
got there, Vicar.
Vicar,
He's not carrying a holy symbol.
Who the vicar? Stranger.
Vicar.
Oh.
He's
So,
excuse me, Vicar, sir. Do you know anything about how this Damon insurrection might have started?
Do I know anything about it? Well, I mean,
I just don't know.
News
Go
reached
ahead,
us
sorry.
days ago, and now there's an army at our doorstep.
is there something that we can do about it, or a way we can leave the city?
Leave the city? Well, there's a couple of ways you could leave the city. But why would you want to?
To fight demons?
To fight demons. He looks you up and down. You're a little
Mostly
wee
down.
small for fighting demons, aren't you?
I don't use my hands.
Well, if you're serious about it, uh, give us a day or so to figure out a plan of what we're doing here. We were currently in the middle of council as to what to do about this demon incursion.
Council. I'm terribly sorry, Vicar. Yes, we need to move quickly. What would you have me do? What would you have me? This
Just
twitchy mess.
why don't you take a room at the inn and compose yourself?
Yes, Vicar.
I'll recommend an inn for you that's not too expensive. Uh, right down in the merchant district there, where you come from, looks like, is the Dancing Cat Inn. It's comfortable.
Okay,
If it's still standing.
Is it comfortable enough for an existential crisis?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm by the way, at this point, Jinx messages Stranger and asks him, is it significant that he doesn't have a holy symbol on?
All you're literally hearing is like an oath being chanted. What sounds like an oath. It's sort of flowery and the same thing like you heard good Sir Quint reading. It was by your light it was by your light we cut away the darkness. In the shadow we make room for the light. It was shit, I can't remember this off the top of my head and I didn't write it down.
Stranger is broken for now.
He is. So yeah, he's muttering some sort of what sounds like almost
Wait,
a paladin's oath.
didn't you send it to me in a DM?
I might have. Whereas like this, it was like the oath of the Eclipse Guard.
Anyway.
Yeah, sorry. I'll need to find it and write it down again. Sorry about that.
Jinx will message Stranger again and say, hey, snap out of it for a second. Is this guy a real vicar? Take a look at him real close.
Okay. Stranger looks him over. Does he seem legit? Is he wearing the proper finery?
He looks like the vicar.
Willow.
So would it be weird for him not to be wearing a holy symbol?
I think it's embroidered on all of his clothing, isn't it?
It is literally embroidered on his chest.
Oh, okay. All right. Never mind.
How much for your chest?
He gives you this look like, what the fuck?
We'll be leaving now, or we'll stay at the Dancing Cat then, or... Did you hear any news from Rumble Hill, by the way?
What about Rumble Hill? Sorry?
Did you hear any news from there? Any... does the city still stand? Is it...
Well, by all accounts, the city itself still stands. There's not much left for folks there. Most of them have fled or have been slain.
Right then.
Most, but not all.
Could I try to find a church of my goddess? If it's
Find a church of your goddess?
yeah.
Yeah, you can go back to the temple district where you guys have already been, and there's a temple to most of the gods and goddesses there.
Okay, I'm gonna to go to the party and say, if you don't mind, I'm gonna to see if I can help in some of the temple, and I'm gonna to go back before sleeping.
So you're gonna go to the temple?
Yeah, no, I was
To
explaining
just
to
to help.
party. Yeah.
Okay.
But I wanted to let you know the party that I was doing that until
Okay.
it was time to sleep.
Okay. So Ophelia leaves the main group and goes to the temples, and eventually does find the Temple of Zala, where she's immediately put to work helping triage.
Yeah, yeah. I spent all the spells
no,
I
sorry.
need.
One more time, Kai. You got cut off by Alan.
I I can use all the spells in Cure Wounds 8 or some or things like that.
Yeah, yeah. You're helping out. Gotcha. What's everybody
And
else
then
Alright.
I'll
doing?
go back to
Um,
the
while you finish.
not just after I spend all my spells, I will go to sleep. But just that. Okay,
Okay.
night activity.
While I'm on Quint's shoulders, I'm just gonna like pat him on the back and just sort of like be supportive in this difficult time for him, reassuring him that you know, reassuring that his parents are gonna be okay. We're gonna find them. We're gonna get them out safely.
Thank you, Alan. I honestly forgot you were on my shoulders. Oh,
That's okay. I don't weigh very much.
I guess, well, let's go ahead and pick up those coats you were talking about. It is going to be cold up in Rumble Hill.
Alright, let's go get some coats.
Quint will buy one for Ophelia since she's not with the party at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you buy some from a small coat for Geiger? Geiger?
Geiger?
We'll figure out something for
Yeah.
Geiger.
Maybe a
A small
poncho.
one. Yeah. A
I
poncho.
forgot about Geiger.
Oh.
Now-
But
now
by the way, I
this is-
was imagining that he goes like into my bag, like
Into
hold
your-
it on into my bag,
Your bag or your back?
my back.
Back. Okay.
Yeah.
He's holding on to your back. Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. So yeah, you guys are easily able to find some clothing shops, a couple silver each for some wools.
Just getting the whole cold weather get up for every.
Yeah, you know, there's plenty of here for cheap.
I'm just imagining us strolling along shopping in these shops.
Boom,
These fireballs
boom,
moving.
boom, long into the night.
And these retailers just, oh, let me show you this coat.
Yeah. I mean, whatever. They're not worried. They're not worried. They know.
They're used to. Yeah, maybe they're used to of this.
Okay, and I wrote out the oath, at least as best I could remember it off the top of my head here.
All good. No, they know that the barrier, other than when it fell just now, which not everybody has realized that yet, that it fell at one point. They are not. They're not concerned with it because the barrier has never failed to protect the city.
Okay.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
Wait, what about Ba Sing Se?
There is no war in Ba Sing Se. You are safe within the city's walls. The Guardians protect us.
Avatar. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking about Ba Sing Se earlier today. Modeling some stuff after some of it.
Oh, cool.
Are we gonna get kidnapped and brainwashed?
Possibly. Can you
Not
brainwash
that you know.
someone who's already brainwashed?
I thought Stranger was the one
Wake
who's
up,
going to lead us
sheeple.
that direction. He's not Diley. I don't know who is.
Well, shit, he kind of is.
Stranger is our Judy.
Shit.
Okay.
Eventually,
Yes.
Stranger's gonna get replaced out with another one.
I am. What is it? It was. I am estranged her. I don't
He's
know.
a stranger.
Estranged. I don't know.
How strange it is.
Your old stranger was defective. I am better.
Oh, he is defective.
Okay, so what's everybody doing? Other than
Clint
Ophelia,
would
we know
also
what she's
like to-
doing.
I'm being a supportive friend.
Get up the cold weather gear. You said it was a couple silver per person.
Yeah.
All right.
Stranger has.
I've got Ophelia covered. I'll just spend 2 gold.
I will
Or
buy.
gold, I mean.
So that'll get you some really nice winter clothes.
I will buy baking soda and vinegar.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. The reaction
Is
of
baking
that.
soda a thing? Yeah, I get
it would be.
Yeah,
'cause
it's a
Yeah,
naturally
I guess-
occurring mineral.
Yeah, I guess it would be.
It's used in baking even back then.
Yeah.
Need it for bread.
And
Actually,
No, you use something else for bread.
you don't use baking soda for bread, but
Yeah.
Shh, don't question. Well, it's for like pastries and shit, cookies. Anyway,
I literally, I like stopped and thought about it. So I was like, wait,
Yeah.
You can use it in
wait, no.
baked goods.
If I have time, could I go to buy the things that I need for the spell? I what's the name?
Also-
Augury? Augury?
Augury.
Augury?
Yeah.
I'd say probably in the morning would be easier to find that.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. It's still the afternoon. Okay.
No, it's evening.
Yeah. Sorry, one of those.
Oh, right.
It's supper time thereabouts.
Oh.
supper time.
Okay, strangers.
And Jinx would want to try to locate a. Would she be able to find a shop where she could purchase a ritual spell for her book?
Probably at this hour, most things are starting to close.
Oh, Nyx. The thing
Yeah.
that the chant that you were hearing was, Atalis, by your glory we give ourselves. By your will we march into shadows. By your wrath we carve way for the light. By your mercy we burn that which lies in the darkness. By your grace we protect what is not seen. He would have been just doing that on loop.
Okay.
Wow.
Master Roll guide us. Master Roll protect us. In the light we thrive. That sounds very familiar.
I made that up on the spot, so I actually don't know. There's a bit of Lathander shit in there. Because he was supposed to be Lathander stuff, but I altered in for the setting.
Meta question: are you only able to do ritual spells up to the level that you can cast spells?
I think so.
I think so.
I think so. Because
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's the way that works. You have to be able to cast a spell.
Here, it'll say it specifically in the ritual casting thing on the cleric. I'll go read it to myself and then tell you. It just says, oh, you must have the spell prepared, so I'm going to check preparing spells.
No, she's a wizard, so she wouldn't need it.
Oh, you're a wizard.
To have prepared.
Oh, I thought my brain is crazy. One moment. I thought it was Ophelia doing this.
So in other words, since I'm only a level 4 wizard, I would not be able to purchase Tiny Hut yet, right?
You could purchase it,
but
you
I wouldn't be able to perform.
Cast it.
Okay. All right.
Oh, that's.
But you couldn't have it ready for when you level up.
Yeah, you can have it ready for when you level.
Yeah.
And that saves you a spell that you get to choose when you level up.
Yeah, the two that I was wanting to purchase was Floating Disc and Tiny Hut.
DM, interesting wording here. Ritual casting. You can cast a wizard spell as a ritual if that spell has the ritual tag and you have the spell in your spellbook. You don't need to have the spell prepared. It makes...
No, you don't have to prepare.
You don't have to prepare it, but you still have to be able to cast it.
It literally just said... I don't know.
The DM has made a ruling.
Yeah, that is
I mean,
DM's ruling, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you still have to be the appropriate level to cast it. That the level requirement still applies.
That's true.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, just because it's in your book doesn't mean that you have the power to cast it.
Yeah.
I mean, otherwise, if a level 1 character came across a grimoire of a level 20 caster from 1,000 years ago,
Then they could
you know,
exclusively ritual cast ritual spells.
right? That would be no.
Yeah, whatever. I'm done reading this. It's too much to read. It's too much to read for personal satisfaction.
So, winter gear and triage and Jinx was looking for stuff, but shops are not open at this point for that. Okay.
I require a cooking pot.
A cooking pot? Don't you have one?
Yeah. No. I borrowed one.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Well, how much would it cost to buy a cooking pot?
I think we covered this before. I think it was.
It is 2 gold.
2
Couple
gold,
gold,
I'll
so
buy one.
Hey, okay. Weighs 10 pounds.
That's right, I got Quinn.
Whoa.
Is that a cooking pot or a cauldron? Jeez.
It's a cooking pot. Cooking pots are cast iron. They're heavy.
I have cast
I mean,
iron
like
cooking pots.
a cast iron. I mean, you have a cast iron skillet, right? That thing's heavy, right? How much is that weight? Like 3 or 4 pounds?
I guess that is pretty.
And
heavy.
that's just a flat little piece of iron compared to a large rounded with a handle.
What baby bitch time skillets are you using?
What?
I said, Tiny. What baby bitch time skillets are you using?
I'm saying compared to a cooking pot.
I'm teasing.
Like even a Dutch oven size cast iron is heavy.
Indeed.
It's okay. I'll be the Samwise Gamgee and walk around with pots hanging off my backpack.
It's fine.
It can
I mean,
you've already got it, but
especially
you've already got
from
a gnome
behind.
hanging off your backpack.
Carry the whole party on your back. Do it.
You do have
Yeah.
you do have a cart with a fine ass.
That's true.
We do.
Also, you guys notice Stranger has not dressed up back up as Flambeau. He put those clothes away, and he is in his clothes that you met him in.
I'm offended.
Offended.
You're so
Offense.
fancy, stranger now.
Okay, so what are you guys doing now? Sorry.
I am filling my cooking pot up with vinegar.
You're filling it up with what?
Vinegar, and I'm dissolving baking soda into it slowly so it doesn't bubble over.
While you're on Quint's back.
It's like a party time there.
After I get off his back.
Just in the middle of the street?
Well, I'm gonna find an area to sort of camp out for the
We're
night.
staying at the Dancing Cat Inn, right?
That
The Dancing Cat Inn.
Also, DM question. Given his line of work and what he was being trained to do, would Stranger's Great Knife have been silvered already, or will I need to get that silvered?
I would say it is not silvered.
Okay.
It's probably just regular steel.
Okay, put that on the list. Excellent. It's on my list.
I'm gonna
okay.
go outside of a tavern, find somewhere secluded where I can set up a fire pit. Fill the cauldron with the.
You're in a city that's not really
I know, but
secluded. I mean,
can I use the tavern's kitchen?
what are you trying to do?
Well, I'm trying to make hand warmers.
So
What?
you want to use a fire in a kitchen?
Yeah.
I mean, sounds like a great opportunity for some roleplay.
Excuse me, sir.
Exothermic reactions.
Yes.
Yes, how can I help you, Sonny?
Who, who are you just asking a random passerby?
No, the innkeeper.
Oh, you're at the inn now.
Yeah.
We've
I
been
didn't
at
know you
the
went to the
inn.
inn.
I'm
I
just sort
thought
of
everybody was still
teleporting all over
shopping.
the place.
Oh,
I mean, yeah, I don't know. There's no continuity here.
I thought we went
No.
to the inn and some people defected off to go shopping.
Oh, I mean, the way I understood is y'all went straight from the gate of the castle.
Strangers
This is
at
post
the inn.
shopping. Hello, sir.
Hello, how are you?
I am quite well. What about you?
Oh, I'm doing good. Ah,
Can I use your kitchen, please?
use me kitchen.
Yes.
That's interesting. So the innkeeper you're talking to is a male halfling, who around his neck has a bunch of haphazardly arranged charms and talismans, and he fingers them, one here, one there, just kind of what's the word I'm looking for here? Like kind of like a fidget, fidgets with them. Well, you wanna use my kitchen? What for?
I need to cook something down, and there's nowhere really I can set up a fire pit in the city, so I need to borrow your
Ah,
kitchen.
I don't think I'm inclined to let somebody be cooking in my kitchen. You see, I'd be making food for the customers in there. It's not really. It's not really. It's not really for others to be doing the cooking in.
Well, what if I do it at night when everyone's asleep and you don't have to be in the kitchen cooking?
Well, after night, after the tavern closed, we start baking the bread for the morning.
I will pay you money.
Hey, I don't need your money. Not for that, anyway. We are a
What do
business.
you need money for?
Well, we make our breads in the evenings for the mornings, so that when people come in, they can, have their breakfast and have the bread with it.
What if I
Yeah,
pay you 50 gold?
50.
Hmm. Tried.
50 gold, you say?
Yes.
And how long will this cooking be taking?
A few hours?
A few hours. I tell you what, if you can have it done in 3 hours, give yourself a deal.
Mind
Then
palace
we
doing
have a deal.
calculations.
Oh, very well. You can start an hour before last call. That way you're done before we begin to make our bread.
Alright. I will give him the 50 gold.
Okay.
Whoa.
You probably could have offered him like 10, but too late now.
I know, but I'm a sorcerer. I don't need money.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. I cannot deny that, because I'm running a sorcerer that spends no money. Sorcerers can fight naked, as can warlocks.
I am very generous with my money because I have very low living expenses.
Jinx hands
I
up.
don't need to buy equipment.
Jinx holds out her hand and goes, "Okay, I'll take some."
Give you a copper.
Well, does anyone else have anything else they want to buy or do before bedtime?
Bedtime.
Bedtime.
To be fair, GM, that was for the one shot, not for the campaign necessarily.
Fair enough.
I haven't reselected them for the campaign since the one shot.
All right. Let it slide. No, I'm just kidding. I was like, wait, hold on.
People can change.
Yes.
Can change.
Yes. Says the guy that. Oh wait, never mind. Anyway. All right. So, anything
I got stuff to do in the morning, but
in the? Okay. So yeah, you all rent your rooms for the evening. It's 5 silver apiece. Nothing expensive here. Typical fare, typical ale. Just comfortable, not extravagant, not poor. Um, one thing you do notice though as you're taking in your meals is that around the inn are tapestries, numerous tapestries of a black cat that is in different dancing poses, which is where this inn got its name from, the dancing cat.
Oh,
so much
so
riggedy
cute.
diggity dancing.
I would like to go to Quint
Hmm.
and did you did you did you put me a cloak?
Right, yeah, I got you
I've heard.
some clothes, full set for the winter if we head up north. So here you go.
Oh, thank you. How much was it?
Oh, don't
Or I
worry about
can.
it. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I will buy you a drink then.
That
A big
sounds like
one.
a wonderful trade.
Okay, so I will go to the bartender and say, "Give me the biggest mug of ale you have, please."
Okay, he reaches over and he pulls out a stein that is about a foot deep,
Okay.
fairly
Well.
fairly large around. I mean, it's basically a pitcher,
Okay. Okay, thank you.
and he fills it full
How
of
much?
ale. There you go. That'll be a silver then.
Okay, give me two, and we have a deal.
All right. He pulls out a second one and fills it up.
So I take one for Quint and the other for me.
Okay.
Okay, kindly.
You're welcome.
You all see Tez as she, gets a room and just wanders off upstairs without really saying anything to anybody, just kind of in her own world.
Tess, why you don't tell us about you? Tell us everything.
I
I'm
don't like
joking, by
people.
the
Go away.
way.
Well, it's weird. Tez is in game.
She's been in the game since last game. She never closed her browser.
My God.
Yeah, which is weird because somebody's on her computer, but her browser is still open with Roll20. Whatever.
It's fine. Okay, yeah, I was considering buying +1 studded leather, but I just looked at those prices. That ain't fucking happening. So Any
Oh, I
nighttime
need to get
shit.
some water skins.
Okay.
Yeah, I would like to buy some.
Yeah, you can get all that stuff at the general store.
I would like to. Are we in the morning? No.
Oh, you what? In the morning now?
Yeah.
I mean, you were just drinking beers. I mean, I don't know. Did you
Anyone
go to
want
bed already?
any bar time
Pub
roleplay
crawl.
shenanigans? Anybody wanna say things to people? Do stuff?
I'm really tired.
All right. So
We should go. I'm a little bit drunk too. The beer was too big. And
Is
she
this
stumbled
Kai or
towards-
Ophelia?
No, Ophelia.
I wish I had like vodka right now.
so Ophelia is trying to get Quentin drunk and got herself drunk, and I see what's going on here.
No, it wasn't that. It was
Uh-huh.
just a friendly drinking.
Quentin and Ophelia go up to the room together.
Ophelia,
Nope,
look,
nope,
Ophelia
nope.
wants to know. Ophelia wants to
Alan
know.
is still on the shoulders.
The ship. This three-way ship begins now.
Ophelia wants to know how big the Dragon D is.
God damn it.
Some mysteries must remain mysteries.
Ophelia is asexual, so she wouldn't be into.
That doesn't mean you don't sleep in the same bed for cuddling reasons.
Moving on. All right.
Moving on, please.
So the morning rolls around. All yours.
Are they holding hands? Anyway.
I would like to do some errands to buy studded leather armor to get a better AC.
Stranger is also seeing a seamstress or something of that nature to have his gambeson upgraded, which is a fancy way of saying I would like to buy studded leather armor as well. But I would like to
Yeah,
have
same.
something custom ordered, which I assume will take time. And extra money.
What
Which
is
we
your size? Oh well, it doesn't matter. It's the same.
Medium.
Yeah, medium's. So you find a shop that is willing to sell you some studded leather armor for 30 gold
Well, in particular,
for some medium.
Stranger's trying to have
Okay.
his current armor upgraded. So he's wearing quote unquote leather armor, but leather armor is actually shit, so I say it's gambeson. So he wants to get like better quality linen or even thicker gambeson added onto it, making it studded leather per se. Which is simply me saying I would like to have some studded leather armor custom made for Stranger. I'm just putting paint on it.
Yeah. So the armor. Yeah, I've got some way there. Well, I'd sell it to you for 50 gold 50 gold pieces.
I don't think you understand what I'm asking, but yes, sure.
Wait.
I'm picturing a stranger with his current leather sitting there with rhinestones and a glue gun studying it.
Well, that's not what studded leather is, but sure, kid.
Okay, explain to me one more time what you're asking here. Then I might have misunderstood.
Stranger wants to have his leather armor upgraded to studded leather, but it's not actually leather armor, it's gambeson, so I was reflavoring words. I would like to upgrade leather armor to studded leather, please.
Yeah, so you want studded leather armor that looks
Yes.
like a gambeson.
Which is to say, sure, let's just go with that, because I don't think anyone's going to understand what the fuck I'm saying. Let's go. I'll take
Oh yeah,
it.
yeah. So he's gonna charge you 50 gold for it.
I will
For
pay
the
50
unique
gold.
for the unique armor.
I just realized if I have the shield, I have 20 AC.
Yep.
I'm really good.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
When will this be ready?
To armor as well and pick up a shield if that's possible. Maybe if there's a nicer shield, might be interested, but I don't know what's available here.
Well, welcome to Cabreed. What are you looking for?
I'm thinking I'm gonna pick up a shield here. I was wondering maybe if you had something a little bit nicer than a regular shield, maybe something a little bit better. Don't really know what things cost around here.
Well, what kind of shield are you looking for? You looking for a tower shield, a kite shield, a heater, a buckler? Are you looking for what kind of shield are you looking for? Are you looking for a
NGD.
Oh, pretty standard
You're looking for a
round
robot.
one. Look, what's that?
Pretty standard what?
A pretty standard round shield, maybe a little bit in between a buckler and a. Oh, don't know the size. Maybe about bigger than my arm.
A Parma.
Okay, well, what are you looking for? Wood? You're looking for metal? You're looking for, something in between? Copper, bronze,
Remember,
iron, steel.
Think they might be a bit heavy old metal. Maybe a little bit of combination, some wood and some metal.
Say it one more time.
Metal might be a little bit heavy, so maybe a combination of wood and metal, maybe.
Oh, a combination of wood and metal. Well, we've got some wooden round shields with metal straps and bends and
bossing.
yeah, I know the terms. Trust me, I know a lot about shields, brother.
I know. I'm feeding you shenanigans.
I think we've had this conversation.
Yes, we have. By the way, the shield that Quint is looking for is called a heater shield.
I think I said that to start with.
Did you?
The heater shield was one of the first things I said.
Oh, good. Technically,
Quentin,
the kite shield.
if you want, I have a really good shield. I could give to you if you want.
Oh, I think you might need that. I mean, you tend to use it quite a bit. I'll get my own. It's no problem.
So as you look around, one that he has on his wall looks like this in Discord, by the way.
Oh, it's a spell breaker.
He has one that looks like this. Ignore any. He's got some rather unique shields.
Do any of these provide any special or magical-ish properties to them, or are they pretty standard block stuff?
Say it one more time. I'm sorry, bud.
Just wondering if there's anything special about the shields besides the design.
Well, some of them have magical properties, yes. Some of them just better built than the others. That one there, he points to the second one in the column there.
Oh.
That one there belonged to a paladin who died a few years back. It's said to be enchanted. I don't know. The paladin that they used died, so couldn't have been too good.
Well, how much would that one run me?
Well, that one will run about 25,000 gold piece.
You're pulling the chain, aren't you?
Not at all.
Maybe on days when we're a bit richer.
Well, if you need something a little simpler, I've got this other one here. And he points to the one on the bottom of the list there. That one, it's just a shield that well, it's got some spikes on it there. Give you a little bit of a extra, boost in a battle. Something extra to snag a sword on if that's your style. Or the other one there, and he points to the second one from the bottom there. That one there, it's very well built. It's a sturdy shield. Guaranteed not to break on the first blow.
I'll probably take the simpler one. I'm not still getting used to using shields. Usually I got an axe on each hand, but picked up a new sword that might need a shield to go along with it.
So you're looking for a simpler one. All right. Well, he starts looking around the shop for something kind of that fits your description. You wanted a round shield. Let's see.
Yeah, sure.
So he looks around and he picks up a couple of shields and he lays them out on the counter. These are well built shields that are fairly sturdy. I'd part with either of them for let's see. I think Ethna, how much was this shield here priced? And the lady comes out of the back and she looks at him. Well, those are, they're not much of anything really. Let them go 15. Call it 15 for either one.
10 gold.
Yeah, 15 for either.
Oh, I'll take one of them.
All right. And it's just a standard, well-built buckler.
All right.
+2 to AC. Let me find an equivalent in the compendium.
What are you looking for?
I'm just adding it in manually. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah. It's just a regular buckler. You weren't looking for anything like +1, +2, or anything like that, right? You were just literally.
I mean, I would love to, but I don't think I can afford one.
I would say those will be a little bit more.
I'm in the neighborhood of 300 gold, so.
Please note, +1 armor and a helm of teleportation are both the same price range.
Somebody want to look at the price for me in the anybody got a PHB handy?
No, but I can figure it out. So +1 shields, correct?
Yeah,
what's
One shield would be like 500.
What?
About 500.
That's for like +1 weapons.
Wait, shield?
Yeah. Oh, what the hell? Shields are much cheaper to +1 than armor is.
Oh yeah,
What's the cost
500.
for +1? It's 500. I don't have that much right now, but
How much do you need?
about 200.
So
I have 200.
so you'd be looking for
I'll
something.
give Quinn 200 for the shield.
Okay. So you're looking for +1. Oh, he doesn't call it a +1. So you're looking for something with extra defense, are you? Extra. Well,
A
I've
little
got
bit
this
extra.
shield. Well, in that case, you'll be wanting that the second one there. It's got little extra enchanting on it to give it a little bit of extra protection. I'll sell that one for you for 375 gold.
Yeah.
75.
Yeah, 375.
I'll take that then.
There is such thing as haggling.
No, nobody haggles.
Nah.
Who haggles?
That is strange.
375. How about 400?
Oh, I love your style. I'll take the 400 for
I've
it. And
sold those kebabs for $5.
Could you do 350 maybe?
350. Well, you're pulling my leg here, but I tell you what. If you're planning on going out and fighting these demons out here, I'll certainly make that deal for you.
I'll plan on it.
350 it is.
Kindly.
Quinn, I'll give you 50 for it.
Oh, you already gave him 200.
Well, that's when I thought it was 500.
I'm just saying.
Alright, that's fine. I'll give you 150 back. Or out of money.
Okay, so that is the second one. Or I'm sorry. You know what? That was the third one from the top.
Cool.
The kind of spider web looking one.
Alrighty then.
Stranger would like to go to a blacksmith and see if he can get his knife silvered. Which the base price of is 100 GP, but I don't know if they're going to try and fleece me, so I'll let you decide that, DM.
So you make your way over to a blacksmith,
He.
and as you get there, you notice that they are in full swing in production. Everybody is wailing away. Boom, 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 boom. Ting, 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 ting.
Oh no.
You know, ting, 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 ting. All sorts of, everybody's just pumping out iron as much as they can, as fast as they can. And suddenly, the blacksmith that you approach, you want me to silver your sword? Well, why don't I just sell you a new sword that's already silver, and save me the time and trouble?
He's gonna pull out his great knife. This is a great knife. Oh my god, my brain is dying. This great knife was blessed by the clergy of Aaronmouth. It is specifically created for thwarting evil beings.
You got out. Specifically created for what?
It is specifically created for thwarting evil beings, is what he said.
For thwarting evil beings?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is not bullshit. He actually is this Boy Scout.
Well, no, you cut out, so I couldn't hear what you said.
Yeah. It's literally, this is created for the purpose of thwarting evil beings. It has never gotten the chance to do so, and from what I know, my order has failed in upholding that tenet. So yes, I would like this particular blade to be silvered.
Well,
I am headed north.
let's see. Yeah, well, I mean, we could. It's gonna take some time. Let's see. Probably about. He looks around at the workload being on. I could probably do it in the next 2 days, and it'll cost you 100 gold piece.
All right. I mean, guys. Shit! I should have asked how long we were going to be here. Well, the stranger doesn't know for sure, so he will say, "That is acceptable." We will.
Okay.
He'll just sort of very slowly and a bit begrudgingly hand him the great knife
Okay, he takes it from you and he
and 100
looks it over.
gold.
Well, you pay us when the work is done now.
Very well.
Hey, he takes it from you and he looks it over. It's a well-made blade. I'll give it that.
Do be careful with it.
And he looks around. Aaron, here, take this. If you ain't get a chance in the next couple of days, let's get it sobered for the gentleman. And Aaron takes it and nods and
Thank you very
heads back
much.
about his business.
Light Vitalis be upon you.
Light be upon you.
He'll turn and leave.
He says it in that. I think this is what they say. Kind of tone.
He's such a weirdo, and I love it. No, I like it. This is how people should react to the masked man saying weird shit.
I will go to a general store and buy 6 water skins.
Okay. Quite a while, I would imagine.
Yeah. Proficiencies take a while to get.
They take like 6
Class.
in-game months or some shit.
Take a class or a feat to get.
There are training mechanics, but yeah, it takes like 6 months.
Yeah, it'll take a while.
And you need to find a master, and they will usually charge you. Luckily, Stranger is proficient in short swords, so he can train you. But yeah, it's not easy.
2 silver apiece for the water skins.
Yeah.
So easy enough at the general store to find them.
Alright. And then I will fill them up with my concoction that I made overnight to make 6 hand warmers, which I will distribute among the party.
By the way, as you guys woke this morning, you noticed that sometime during the night the bombardment had stopped.
Good.
Nice of them.
Good. That was nice of him. Now here's the question: are we gonna look out that wall and see 2 of the guardians are smoking ruins on the ground? That's what I'm worried about.
There was 100 of them, wasn't there?
Fucking icon of sin walking across the field.
Oh look, it's Mehrunes Dagon going for a walk.
Oh no.
No, that's not gonna be part of the storyline anymore. Since you just
Anymore.
Since you just metagamed it right out.
was me bending over and pulling guesses out of my ass?
I mean, yeah.
Okay then.
Way to ruin the story.
Well, goddamn it, Freaky, you fuck up, you ruined everything. Oh my god.
Gosh, can't use that one anymore. Scratch it off the list.
Just make the idol of sin really tiny.
No, but was that Jinx?
I say, is Jinx able to find a place to be able to get ritual spells?
Yes.
Okay, so she will find out if they have the tiny hut and the floating disc ritual spells.
Okay. Yeah, you are able to find those spells easily enough. As far as the price goes, let's see.
You'd have to buy scrolls, basically.
Yeah, so let's see. What level is Tiny Hut?
3rd level.
Okay, 3rd level. And what level is Floating Disc?
I think it's 1.
I don't know that one off the top of my head.
Is it level 1?
I'm pretty sure. Let me look it up again. Add it up.
No, get off the.
It is a first level conjuration. Interesting. I thought it was second
Oh, wow.
or third.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah. Well, and that it's a common spell here anyway.
What kind of
So you're looking at either scroll. It's gonna run you about 100 gold.
So 200 total.
Yeah.
What kind of wizard is Jinx?
Evocation.
Oh, that's gonna be full price to put those in your book.
Mm-hmm. Anyway.
All right. I advise him.
You'll buy them?
Well, I say, since it's going to be expensive, well, and I also ask if they have the materials for me to be able to record them in my book.
Okay, they do.
Be 200 gold in arcane papers and ink, because 50
Yeah.
GP
So
per pull-out.
I say, since I'll need to spend so much on the materials, is there anything we can do on the total price?
No, the price is the price. Unfortunately, we're here to make a profit.
How much do you need?
I know this pain.
35.
I'll give you 35.
Oh, thank you.
I know this pain so well. Being a wizard is so expensive.
Well, yeah, but these are spells that I'm not having to use my spell choices for. So, actually, it's not that bad.
But compared to the other full casters that can just long rest whatever damn spell they want.
Well, a sorcerer cannot buy spells and write them
True.
in their book.
True.
I wish I could.
I don't know.
And a warlock cannot do that either unless they take Pact of the Tome. So actually, it's anyway. Okay, so
Yeah. Moving on.
moving on.
Claire's
So
cards.
I thank Alan with a big kiss on the cheek and give him the 400.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm writing a fan fiction.
My cat has opened up the armoire door and is currently climbed into it and is shoving stuff out of it.
What a good
Good cat. Good cat.
Sounds
Good
like
cat.
standard cat activities.
It does.
Get out of there!
You cannot stop me, human.
You alright? Are you okay? Are you okay? Kitty? He tried to jump out and he slammed into something on the floor. Damn cat.
And then we all died in a fire. I don't think Curly's gonna join us.
I'm here.
Oh, he's here.
Oh!
Curly!
She
Curly.
just hasn't said anything
You
yet.
sneaky
How long has
son.
Curly been there?
Like,
I
That's
commented
quite a
in
while.
Discord
Huh?
only since 12:41.
So for about
Not
20
too
minutes?
long.
Really?
Yeah, but I commented in Discord. It was right before you posted the pictures of the shield.
I did say hi, Curly. I don't know if you heard me.
Oh,
I
I
hear that.
totally didn't even
Oh.
realize that you were here. So much have you missed.
I know, I know. Is this being
Just in
recorded?
time.
Maybe. Yes. Definitely. Yes. Yes, it is.
Listen to that.
Okay, so Nick's got her spells. What's anybody else doing?
Does anyone else need money? While I'm giving it out to everybody.
Let's see. We're gonna need.
Okay, so sounds like everybody's done with all that. So as
Oh,
you
sorry,
all,
sorry. I was silent. I was talking. Sorry.
oh,
I didn't realize. Um, can I go and buy the things for augury? Augury?
augury.
Augury?
Yes. What do you
Yeah,
need for augury?
that's bad. Like divination cards, bones, or something for 20 gold piece. Worth
Okay.
of 20 gold piece.
Yeah,
Piece.
you can find those easy enough as well.
Okay.
Um, as you were walking around the town, you see things that kind of make you stop and look for a moment. As you see a carriage float by, as a single servant guides it down the street. You see a a individual levitating across the sky. You see individuals, just using magic in everyday ways that would make J.K. Rowling's imagination run wild. What the fuck?
Someone's music.
Sorry.
Um, yeah, people are using magic here in ways that would make J.K. Rowling's imagination run wild. And you are able to easily find uh, a merchant that'll sell you some some scraps of bones for runes, or the tarot cards, or dice, or even actual stone runes.
Oh, sun runes. Looks so cool.
Um, the old lady that's running the shop tells you that those I'll sell those to you for 9 gold.
Oh, thank you, darling. And I'm gonna to produce from my pouch a weird flower that I cultivate back in my town, and I'm gonna to give a gift to her.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
well, isn't this beautiful?
it's something
Where?
that we far away we cultivate to in the garden of Sala. Do you know her? It's
Ah,
the goddess of nature.
the goddess of nature. Well, we city folks, we don't really much get out into the nature too much.
Yeah, I mean, and hearing this, and I imagine in the background like explosions. Like, yeah, I can tell why you don't.
No, no,
I,
at this
I'm
at
not
this
gonna
point,
tell
the
anything.
the, the explosions they're past. That's no longer happening.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, I can tell why. But here you have, and I hope you have
Well,
a great day.
well, bless your little heart. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. And I leave with a big smile. I'm so happy. I can cast it now. Yay.
Yay!
And and I would like to sell my leather armor because
Okay.
it weighs. And yeah, that's all my things.
Okay. You find a used armor vendor that I'll give you. It's well used. Uh, I give you 2 gold for it.
Okay, and I druid craft some glitter on it so it gets more nice.
I think you just ruined it.
Okay, and it goes away.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
I mean, who wants
And I
glittery
get
armor? It's just gonna give you away if you're trying to hide. No stealth checks.
it was more pollen than glitter
Oh,
because the things of
yeah, yeah, yeah.
druidcraft, but
Yeah.
DM.
Okay. Yours.
Stranger would like to go a shopping to see if he can get an quote of how much and the bag of holding would cost.
Okay. Easy enough. Let's see. Um, you're able to find a oddity shop that does have a bag of holding. Um,
Uncommon magic item.
the the prices vary on the bags that he has on his display, and he explains to you the different weight amounts of each bag. Uh, the first one he shows you, he says it'll hold 15 pounds worth of goods,
They have a sack.
and that'll run you about 2,700 gold piece.
It holds 15 pounds?
15 pounds of material.
It weighs 15 pounds or it holds 15 pounds worth of stuff?
Am I thinking this backwards? Hold on 1 second.
Uh,
No. I'm sorry. Hold on. No. Yeah, it weighs 15 pounds. I'm sorry.
yeah.
It'll the content limit is 250 pounds.
Okay, so this is either a haversack or like a reduced bag of holding thing. Question mark.
I'm not familiar with the haversack, so
The base bag of holding has a 2-foot wide opening. It's 4 feet deep. It weighs 15 pounds. It can hold 500 pounds of weight in a 64 cubic foot space that is within it. That's it for a regular one. I don't know what this one is.
okay, yeah. So this one is a 250 pound limit, or 30 cubic foot. The opening is the same. It's 4-foot opening. So it is smaller than a regular bag.
Okay, so this is a lesser
Um,
bag of holding.
More or less, I guess.
Okay. And 1,200 gold?
No. 2,750.
Damn!
That's a lot for an uncommon item.
What else do you have in stock?
How much do you need?
That would be probably all the gold the entire party has, so no.
How much was it?
2,700 gold pieces.
Yeah, I can't give you that.
No. No. We're gonna have to murder someone and take theirs. This is not viable. Okay. What else do you have, good sir?
Well, that's the small one. We've got all the way up to bags that'll hold up to 1,500 pounds, but those are a fair bit more expensive, running in at 12,000 gold apiece.
What other sorts of oddities do you have?
Well, let me pull up the inventory list real quick, and 1 second. Open inventory.
So, guys, above game, we're gonna have to look into magic item crafting. How many spellcasters do we have in the party? Full casters.
3, 4.
Well, I am looking into magic item crafting with the DM.
I mean, we
Which
have
I,
Oh, yeah.
I was supposed to
sorcerer,
talk
a druid,
about
a
it, but
wizard,
we totally
a
forgot.
cleric.
Did forget.
We're gonna have to. Oh God. Okay. So someone needs to get conjure elementals. and we use that to summon flail snails that we then allow to go rampant, so we can kill them for their shells, and make spell reflect shields that we then sell for enough money to pay for this shit.
We have to go farming.
Yes.
Ignore the demon invasion. We will set up a snail farm.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's not what I'm looking for. There we go. Magic shop generator. That's it. There we go. Well, I've got a wand here that it's a thin wand set with obsidian. What is that sound? Jesus. It's a wand of cure moderate wounds,
Interesting.
coming in at the low price of 1,200 gold.
Slightly more affordable. What else do you have? Preferably
We
in
have.
that price range and below.
I'm sorry. Say again.
That is more affordable. What else do you have in that price range and below?
Well, let's see. I have this wand here of when you use it, it emits a thin ray of yellow light that makes a person grow.
Interesting.
That's 400 gold. I have a wand here that when you point it at something, it'll knock on it. Let's see.
Confused, freaky sounds.
Let's see. Well, I've got a couple of enchanted swords. I've got an enchanted cauldron.
Tell me about the cauldron.
The cauldron. Well, whenever you put ingredients in this cauldron and you bring them to a boil, you have to say some incantations and things.
Bubble, bubble, toil,
Well, that might be one, yes. Anyway, magical things happen. This here magical cauldron will cost you the low price of 80 gold.
I do believe I have a cousin. I do believe I know someone who will want to buy that off of you. I will inform him that you have this. What else do you have?
Well, just odds and ends. What are you looking for?
Things that can make me move more quietly. Perhaps something that can be used to watch a doorway or something.
I can't hear you, Freaky.
Oh, sorry. I'm being too quiet. Things that can allow myself to move more quietly, be harder to detect, or perhaps something that can be used to watch or guard a doorway or a campsite.
I don't have any.
Talking doll is what I was hinting at with the second one.
I can't understand a word you just said, dude.
Oh, god damn it, my mic is not as sensitive as usual. A talking doll is what I was hinting at with the second one.
Also, Leslie, I'm getting an echo from yours.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
I'm not saying a word.
I know, but everybody else talking is echoing through yours.
I mean,
how do I stop that?
I don't know.
Are you using headphones or speakers?
There you go.
I'm using
It's
my
not doing it
phone.
now.
That's why.
Oh.
Hold your
It's not
finger
doing it
over the
anymore?
receiver.
Not at the moment. So I don't know what you did, but that works.
Leslie, you can mute yourself when you're not talking, and then when you're talking, just unmute yourself.
Okay.
Now what did you say, Freaky?
The second thing I was hinting at was, I was hinting at either like a cloak or boots of elven kind, which I assume I'll never be able to afford, or a talking doll, which is a common magic item that we probably might be able to afford.
Well, for something like that, stuff to make you stealthy, as you're trying to say, you might want to talk with some of those rogues down in the sewers. That's more their kind of magic.
There are rogues in the sewers?
Yeah, the sewers, the district down the way. And he describes for you a district. Basically, it's it's a slums district where um, all the all the canals in town kind of merge there.
Stranger, the only rogue that is not familiar with the slums. I'm so happy.
Did anybody read The Wheel of Time?
No. I'll give you a hint.
No.
I can count the number of books I've read in my life on my hands. So.
Well, The Wheel of Time is a book it's a series of books that you could have read.
Well, I read some of the Halo books, some Captain Underpants, most of the Chronicles of Narnia.
Stop.
Yeah,
Stop.
Moving on. Anyway. Is there perhaps...
So basically, yeah, it's the slums.
Oh, is there perhaps a place where a more legally assured Inquisitor could purchase gear of that sort?
Dude, you're cutting out. I can't hear a word you're saying.
Oh, is there a place a more legally assured Inquisitor can purchase those goods?
A more legally assured?
Someone who's not on the land, hiding from the law.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, there's places around. I don't personally know any. You'd have to ask around. But yeah, you can find them places.
Thank you very much. Light of Vitalis be upon you, and I will inform my friend that you have that cauldron. He will likely wish. Oh my god, I can't speak. He will likely want it.
Okay.
Yeah, the problem is speaking softly, which is something Stranger do. Hard to do with Discord.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine, man. You'll just have to talk, and we'll have to thematically assume that it's a whisper.
Yeah. Yeah, the thing is, Stranger, he only ever speaks at the exact volume he needs to be heard over whatever background noise there is. So Stranger's gonna go look for Alan and tell him about Magic Fizzy Cauldron.
You're gonna tell what?
I'm gonna go find Alan and tell him about Magic Fizzy Cauldron.
Okay.
Also, I'm sorry for wasting so much time on that, guys. I sort of reached a point where it was, oh, I'm this deep down the rabbit hole, I'll grasp at straws and see if I can find some kind of item to buy so I didn't waste everyone's time.
A magic cauldron, you say?
Yes, he was very vague as to what it did, but it was around 80 gold.
How much was it?
80 gold.
Well, if nothing else, we can use it as a helmet.
Indeed.
Let's go get it.
Okay.
I will buy a magical cauldron.
Okay. So you're spending the 80 gold on the cauldron? Mm-hmm. Okay.
What does it do?
Do you have Identify?
Do you? Yeah.
I do.
Okay.
What does it do, Jinx?
So Nick's cast Identify on it?
Yeah.
All right. So this cauldron essentially just makes anything that's cooked in it or brewed in it appear like it's a boiling over cauldron of magical energy with no other real effect.
Oh my god, we bought a set piece.
Essentially, yes.
It still requires a fire to use.
Yep. Still requires a fire to use.
Okay.
It just makes things. Yeah, it's basically a mood lighting for a cauldron.
I am so sorry, Alan. You. So, note to self: don't try to shop for magic items in stores in Imra's campaign.
Hey,
Alright. Magic
you know,
cauldron
just-
makes contents look like a magical brew.
Yep. I mean, he told you what it did.
True.
Is there only while it's in the cauldron, or can
Yes,
we
it's
like bottle it up?
only while it's in the cauldron.
All right.
That would be useful if you had glowing liquid you could just throw and it leave a puddle of light. That'd be pretty good. Anyway.
Well, we can use it to make money. We can like, snake oil salesman just make a stew and have it like bubbling over with all this magical energy. And it's like, you there, sir, for mere 10 gold, you can buy you can have a bowl of this magical stew that will make you as strong as an ox and live for 10 years longer.
Make love like a stallion. You gotta always put that in there. That
That's-
pushes the
It's a
sales.
good.
And this is how the
It's
party
really
became
good.
hucksters.
Will give you stamina of a jackrabbit.
It'll be that weird moment where it's not the paladin or the cleric saying, "You can't do that, that's immoral." It's the rogue.
So,
I'll also go looking for an ever
This is soup.
bright lantern.
I'm gonna have to go, guys. It's getting.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
well.
what I was about to say, guys. It is it's past time,
Alright,
so
well,
that's
that
what
was
we're
their
going
time.
to call it.
Alright.
Yeah. So, stuff and things. Freaky, you recorded?
Yeah, it's all here, so.
Curly?
I will listen to it tomorrow.
Yeah, good, some good information in there. Yeah, a lot of lore drop. Well, not really lore
demons.
drop, but yeah. Stuff and things. Stuff and things.
Welcome to Phobos, everyone.
Phobos?
We
Phobos.
basically got caught in a hailstorm of fireballs and decided to go shopping instead.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love it.
Well,
Not gonna lie, it was not what I thought was gonna happen.
we bought armor and silvered weapons, and I tried to get magic items that could help. This seemed like it was a stupid thing, but I was honestly trying to prepare for a war.
The only one that kind of did what I thought might happen was Kai. Not gonna lie, with the whole I'm gonna go to the temple and help people thing.
Oh, is the town on fire properly? You didn't tell
Well, I
us
mean,
that.
people flooding in through the gates that are, and then until they got cut off. But then, after everything settled down, there are people still outside the gates, and y'all just like, whatever.
Well, you know what?
We had to
I mean-
deliver the cart.
Stranger's an assassin and a fighter. He's got to get
Yeah,
weapons
the
to
joke-
kill shit. Catch
Well,
shit.
honestly, I was taking a look at my sheet, going, "What the hell do I have that could handle fighting something like this?" And there was like almost nothing. So I'm like, okay, I guess we'll just go do something else.
Whatever. It all plays in.
Oh yeah, by the way, as a wizard, you should consider a possibility. Spell books are
I'm out, guys.
flammable.
Catch you next time.
Oh.
Hey,
Alright.
good night, Jacob.
Bye.
Bye.
As a wizard,
I
I
mean-
should consider what?
Spell
I mean,
books are
what's it-
flammable.
oh, sorry.
Perhaps there's something you can get to prevent that. And that's all I'm gonna say. That's your hint.
Store it in water.
There is a
In a
type of
bowl
spell
of
book you
water.
could store in water to, yeah.
I think we had a shopping day because we were out of the big city for such a long time without money, and we needed better our gear.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I was doing a shopping day.
that's my feeling. Yeah, it was like, okay, we need to get better if we're gonna to fight demons, you know.
We-
I mean, I was going shopping because we need cold weather clothing.
true.
Well, the whole
And-
thing kind of quickly derailed because we get inside the gate. We immediately go and find the vicar, and then we decide we need to go shopping for warm clothes
Yeah.
to go fight the demons up where Quint lives versus the ones that are literally right outside the gate. And then
Yeah.
This
you
is
know, the whole
accurate. We're in shock. We've
I-
tunnel
thing
vision.
just kind of
I-
derailed further from there.
Sincerely,
yeah.
I didn't expect that we were gonna to spend a lot of time shopping.
I
But,
honestly
I mean,
didn't either.
almost everyone had to buy at least 2 things, and it was like, okay. I mean,
Well, plus
it's
I
okay,
don't know about
right?
you guys.
But
I mean, I guess with your swords and everything. I mean, but I'm only at like level 2 spells here. I mean, I'd have almost nothing to fight a huge barrage of demons.
no, my
I'm with you. I'm on level 2.
Oh, if we had the money, I'd be going to like the church, being like, I would like to have my knife blessed with
You'd be
radiant
going
light,
where?
please. I'd be going to the Aaronmouth Church, saying, I would like to have my knife blessed with radiant light, please. I'd be trying to get my knife enchanted by a cleric. If we
Well,
had that
maybe
kind
if
of
we
money.
can kill some demons, if I can learn how to make magic items from a witch doctor or whatever, then maybe I can make some demon bane
Well, you know,
daggers or whatever.
if Teal were here,
Yeah.
she could tell you how to make like a hag's eye, a broom of flying, a soul bag. It'd be so much fun! Okay, first we need human heart. What? Human heart, we need one. And eyeball.
yeah.
What is face? Go get.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna to go to sleep.
Bye,
Alright,
Kai.
come on.
Hi, Kai.
Bye. It was
I'm
really,
gonna-
really fun to play the shopping day. It's like going outside, but not going because you can't.
Ignore all those fireballs.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye.
I'm signing off too, but I'm listening to the playback tomorrow.
All right.
Alright,
Hey, all.
bye.
So did you guys see my slow descent into panic and floundering as I was at the magic item shop? Being like, oh, bag of holding. Oh god, it's like 4 times more expensive than they normally are for a weekend version. Oh, okay, what else you got? No, I can't. I've wasted so much time already, though.
Yeah, I was
Well,
gonna say I
I have to
thought
buy
the
something
items were
now.
normally like in the 400 gold range.
Maybe we can sell soup as like a potion to ward off demons.
Ooh.
Oh, there you go.
Demon warding.
There you go.
Demon warding perfume. Excellent, excellent.
And we can use prestidigitation to make it taste like medicine.
I don't think that lasts very
Actually-
long. It's limited range. We need to.
I can keep casting it.
Now we need to actually make like a cola, you know, like
What
a
the-
proper quack doctor elixir, where it's like, okay, yeah, it's ground
You just need
rhubarb.
some opium.
Yeah, exactly. You know, ward off demons.
Where can we buy some drugs?
Snake oil. Yes, indeed.
What
Yeah.
the fuck? Guys, so I was pulling up a bag of holding, right? And I click on the link. And it fucking takes me to Louis Vuitton.
Ooh.
It takes me to the Louis Vuitton website for bag of holding.
Do they have a bag of holding?
I'm looking. I don't see a bag of holding, but it's just
That is-
purses.
That is so damn funny.
Well, it's a bag that holds things, don't you see?
Hold on.
Is that where you got the price from?
Goodbye, people at the stream.